Robinson's Supermarket is back with Wellness Moms Live Year 3. Stay with us right here. Our show will begin in a few minutes. Join us as we fill more pages in our mom diaries with another memorable Mother's Day celebration. Whip out your journals and get ready to share the secrets of parenting trends of the millennial mom with host Gelli Victor, celebrity moms Bea Fabregas-Ramos, Arny Ross, and Cha Cruz-Behag, with our guest experts in their respective fields. Exciting games and amazing prizes also await lucky audience members this afternoon. Become a mom sharer and get a chance to win 1,000 pesos worth of Robinson's gift certificates. Simply use our Certified Wellness Mom Facebook frame and share this live stream on your Facebook wall. Tag 3 of your friends and Robinson Supermarket's official Facebook page. Include the hashtags Certified Wellness Moms, We Love Wellness, and Wellness Moms Live Year 3, and set your post to public. Winners will be announced at the end of our show. At the end of Wellness Moms Live, share your learnings from our discussions in the comments section for a chance to win 1,000 pesos worth of Robinson's gift certificates and a care package from Robinson's Supermarket. Open your journals and take our special guest's advice and be one of our 3 lucky winners. Are you looking for medical advice from certified experts? Leave your pregnancy, parenting, and motherhood questions in the comments and get a chance to get your free consultation in this afternoon's discussion. Wellness Moms Live Year 3 is set to give away over 30,000 pesos worth of prizes, courtesy of Robinson Supermarket and its sponsors. Make sure to tune in until the end of the live stream to find out if you will be one of our lucky winners. Shop for your mommy and baby essentials at a Robinson Supermarket near you and support your fellow Filipino mothers with the Wellness Moms promo. When you purchase 200 pesos worth of Wellness Moms participating items, Robinson Supermarket will donate 10 pesos to the beneficiaries of Ateneo Center for Educational Development's 1,000 Days, 231 Moms program. Since the beginning of this partnership, Robinson Supermarket and ACE continue to provide moms with nutritional, psychological, and emotional support during the golden window of their child's development. Promo runs from May 1 to May 31, 2023. Wellness Moms Live Year 3, presented by Robinson Supermarket, is brought to you by Anma Materna by Fonterra Brands Incorporated.
Want 100% pregnancy nutrition without excessive calories? Try new Anma Materna Light. It has no added sugars and lower calories.
This is a friendly reminder to all our loyal shoppers to always wear face masks and wash hands properly when visiting Robinson Supermarket. We appreciate your utmost cooperation in making the Robinson Supermarket shopping experience safe for everybody. Robinson Supermarket is back with Wellness Moms Live Year 3. Stay with us right here. Our show will begin in a few minutes. Join us as we fill more pages in our mom diaries with another memorable Mother's Day celebration. Whip out your journals and get ready to share the secrets of parenting trends of the millennial mom with host Gelli Victor, celebrity moms Bea Fabregas-Ramos, Arny Ross, and Cha Cruz-Behag, with our guest experts in their respective fields. Exciting games and amazing prizes also await lucky audience members this afternoon. Become a mom sharer and get a chance to win 1,000 pesos worth of Robinson's gift certificates. Simply use our Certified Wellness Mom Facebook frame and share this live stream on your Facebook wall. Tag 3 of your friends and Robinson Supermarket's official Facebook page. Include the hashtags Certified Wellness Moms, We Love Wellness, and Wellness Moms Live Year 3, and set your post to public. Winners will be announced at the end of our show. At the end of Wellness Moms Live, share your learnings from our discussions in the comments section for a chance to win 1,000 pesos worth of Robinson's gift certificates and a care package from Robinson Supermarket. Open your journals and take our special guest's advice and be one of our 3 lucky winners. Are you looking for medical advice from certified experts? Leave your pregnancy, parenting, and motherhood questions in the comments and get a chance to get your free consultation in this afternoon's discussion. Wellness Moms Live Year 3 is set to give away over 30,000 pesos worth of prizes, courtesy of Robinsons Supermarket and its sponsors. Make sure to tune in until the end of the live stream to find out if you will be one of our lucky winners. Shop for your mommy and baby essentials at a Robinsons Supermarket near you and support your fellow Filipino mothers with the Wellness Moms promo. When you purchase 200 pesos worth of Wellness Moms participating items, Robinsons Supermarket will donate 10 pesos to the beneficiaries of Ateneo Center for Educational Development's 1,000 Days, 231 Moms program. Since the beginning of this partnership, Robinsons Supermarket and ACE continue to provide moms with nutritional, psychological, and emotional support during the golden window of their child's development. Promo runs from May 1 to May 31, 2023. Wellness Moms Live Year 3, presented by Robinsons Supermarket, is brought to you by Anma Materna by Fonterra Brands Incorporated.
Want 100% pregnancy nutrition without excessive calories? Try new Anma Materna Light. It has no added sugars and lower calories.
This is a friendly reminder to all our loyal shoppers to always wear face masks and wash hands properly when visiting Robinsons Supermarket. We appreciate your utmost cooperation in making the Robinsons Supermarket shopping experience safe for everybody. Robinsons Supermarket is back with Wellness Moms Live Year 3. Stay with us right here. Our show will begin in a few minutes. Join us as we fill more pages in our Mom Diaries with another memorable Mother's Day celebration. Whip out your journals and get ready to share the secrets of parenting trends of the millennial mom with host Gelli Victor, celebrity moms Bea Fabregas-Ramos, Arny Ross, and Cha Cruz-Behag, with our guest experts in their respective fields. Exciting games and amazing prizes also await lucky audience members this afternoon. Become a mom sharer and get a chance to win 1,000 pesos worth of Robinsons gift certificates. Simply use our certified Wellness Moms Facebook frame and share this live stream on your Facebook wall. Tag 3 of your friends and Robinsons Supermarket's official Facebook page. Include the hashtag Certified Wellness Moms. We love wellness and Wellness Moms Live Year 3. And set your post to public. Winners will be announced at the end of our show. At the end of Wellness Moms Live, share your learnings from our discussions in the comments section for a chance to win 1,000 pesos worth of Robinsons gift certificates and a care package from Robinsons Supermarket. Open your journals and take our special guest's advice and be one of our 3 lucky winners. Are you looking for medical advice from certified experts? Leave your pregnancy, parenting, and motherhood questions in the comments and get a chance to get your free consultation in this afternoon's discussion. Wellness Moms Live Year 3 is set to give away over 30,000 pesos worth of prizes, courtesy of Robinsons Supermarket and its sponsors. Make sure to tune in until the end of the live stream to find out if you will be one of our lucky winners. Shop for your mommy and baby essentials at a Robinsons Supermarket near you and support your fellow Filipino mothers with the Wellness Moms promo. When you purchase 200 pesos worth of Wellness Moms participating items, Robinsons Supermarket will donate 10 pesos to the beneficiaries of Ateneo Center for Educational Development's 1,000 Days, 231 Moms program. Since the beginning of this partnership, Robinsons Supermarket and ACE continue to provide moms with nutritional, psychological, and emotional support during the golden window of their child's development. Promo runs from May 1 to May 31, 2023. Wellness Moms Live Year 3, presented by Robinsons Supermarket, is brought to you by Anma Materna by Fonterra Brands Incorporated.
Want 100% pregnancy nutrition without excessive calories? Try new Anma Materna Light. It has no added sugars and lower calories.
This is a friendly reminder to all our loyal shoppers to always wear face masks and wash hands properly when visiting Robinsons Supermarket. We appreciate your utmost cooperation in making the Robinsons Supermarket shopping experience safe for everybody. Robinsons Supermarket is back with Wellness Moms Live Year 3. Stay with us right here. Our show will begin in a few minutes. Join us as we fill more pages in our mom diaries with another memorable Mother's Day celebration. Whip out your journals and get ready to share the secrets of parenting trends of the millennial mom with host Gelli Victor, celebrity moms Bea Fabregas-Ramos, Arny Ross, and Cha Cruz-Behag, with our guest experts in their respective fields. Exciting games and amazing prizes also await lucky audience members this afternoon. Become a mom sharer and get a chance to win 1,000 pesos worth of Robinsons gift certificates. Simply use our certified Wellness Mom Facebook frame and share this live stream on your Facebook wall. Tag 3 of your friends and Robinsons Supermarket's official Facebook page. Include the hashtag Certified Wellness Moms, We Love Wellness, and Wellness Moms Live Year 3, and set your post to public. Winners will be announced at the end of our show. At the end of Wellness Moms Live, share your learnings from our discussions in the comment section for a chance to win 1,000 pesos worth of Robinsons gift certificates and a care package from Robinsons Supermarket. Open your journals and take our special guest's advice and be one of our 3 lucky winners. Are you looking for medical advice from certified experts? Leave your pregnancy, parenting, and motherhood questions in the comments and get a chance to get your free consultation in this afternoon's discussion. Wellness Moms Live Year 3 is set to give away over 30,000 pesos worth of prizes, courtesy of Robinsons Supermarket and its sponsors. Make sure to tune in until the end of the live stream to find out if you will be one of our lucky winners. Shop for your mommy and baby essentials at a Robinsons Supermarket near you and support your fellow Filipino mothers with the Wellness Moms promo. When you purchase 200 pesos worth of Wellness Moms participating items, Robinsons Supermarket will donate 10 pesos to the beneficiaries of Ateneo Center for Educational Development's 1,000 Days, 231 Moms program. Since the beginning of this partnership, Robinsons Supermarket and ACE continue to provide moms with nutritional, psychological, and emotional support during the golden window of their child's development. Promo runs from May 1 to May 31, 2023. Wellness Moms Live Year 3, presented by Robinsons Supermarket, is brought to you by Anne Materna by Fonterra Brands Incorporated.
Want 100% pregnancy nutrition without excessive calories? Try new Anne Materna Light. It has no added sugars and lower calories.
This is a friendly reminder to all our loyal shoppers to always wear face masks and wash hands properly when visiting Robinsons Supermarket. We appreciate your utmost cooperation in making the Robinsons Supermarket shopping experience safe for everybody. Robinsons Supermarket is back with Wellness Moms Live Year 3. Stay with us right here. Our show will begin in a few minutes. Join us as we fill more pages in our mom diaries with another memorable Mother's Day celebration. Whip out your journals and get ready to share the secrets of parenting trends of the millennial mom with host Gelli Victor, celebrity moms Bea Fabregas-Ramos, Arny Ross, and Cha Cruz-Behag, with our guest experts in their respective fields. Exciting games and amazing prizes also await lucky audience members this afternoon. Robinsons Supermarket is back with Wellness Moms Live Year 3. Stay with us right here. Our show will begin in a few minutes. Good afternoon to all of our lovely moms. It's time to sit down and write on the pages of your mom diaries as we spend a memorable afternoon with celebrity moms and medical experts here at Robinsons Supermarket's Wellness Moms Live. Now, in her third year of leading our talk show, please welcome back professional host, fitness enthusiast, and certified wellness mom, Gelli Victor.
Calories.
With the words in the comments, to you by Anne Aniag. Year market the Robinson Super. Appreciate your utmost quality and wash hands properly when visiting Robinson Supermarket. We appreciate your utmost cooperation in making the Robinson Supermarket shopping experience safe for everybody. Robinson Supermarket is back with Wellness Moms Live Year 3. Stay with us right here. Our show will begin in a few minutes. Join us as we fill more pages in our mom diaries with another memorable Mother's Day celebration. Whip out your journals and get ready to share the secrets of parenting trends of the millennial mom with host Gelli Victor, celebrity moms Bea Fabregas-Ramos, Arny Ross, and Cha Cruz-Behag, with our guest experts in their respective fields. Exciting games and amazing prizes also await lucky audience members this afternoon. Become a mom sharer and get a chance to win 1,000 pesos worth of Robinson's gift certificates. Simply use our certified Wellness Mom Facebook frame and share this live stream on your Facebook wall. Tag 3 of your friends and Robinson Supermarket's official Facebook page. Include the hashtag Certified Wellness Moms. We love wellness and Wellness Moms Live Year 3, and set your post to public. Winners will be announced at the end of our show. At the end of Wellness Moms Live, share your learnings from our discussions in the comment section for a chance to win 1,000 pesos worth of Robinson's gift certificates and a care package from Robinson Supermarket. Open your journals and take our special guest's advice and be one of our 3 lucky winners. Are you looking for medical advice from certified experts? Leave your pregnancy, parenting, and motherhood questions in the comments and get a chance to get your free consultation in this afternoon's discussion. Wellness Moms Live Year 3 is set to give away over 30,000 pesos worth of prizes, courtesy of Robinson Supermarket and its sponsors. Make sure to tune in until the end of the live stream to find out if you will be one of our lucky winners. Shop for your mommy and baby essentials at a Robinson Supermarket near you and support your fellow Filipino mothers with the Wellness Moms promo. When you purchase 200 pesos worth of Wellness Moms participating items, Robinson Supermarket will donate 10 pesos to the beneficiaries of Ateneo Center for Educational Development's 1,000 Days, 231 Moms program. Since the beginning of this partnership, Robinson Supermarket and ACE continue to provide moms with nutritional, psychological, and emotional support during the golden window of their child's development. Promo runs from May 1 to May 31, 2023. Wellness Moms Live Year 3, presented by Robinson Supermarket, is brought to you by Anma Materna by Fonterra Brands Incorporated.
Want 100% pregnancy nutrition without excessive calories? Try new Anma Materna Light. It has no added sugars and lower calories.
This is a friendly reminder to all our loyal shoppers to always wear face masks and wash hands properly when visiting Robinson Supermarket. We appreciate your utmost cooperation in making the Robinson Supermarket shopping experience safe for everybody. Robinson Supermarket is back with Wellness Moms Live Year 3. Stay with us right here. Our show will begin in a few minutes. Join us as we fill more pages in our mom diaries with another memorable Mother's Day celebration. Whip out your journals and get ready to share the secrets of parenting trends of the millennial mom with host Gelli Victor, celebrity moms Bea Fabregas-Ramos, Arny Ross, and Cha Cruz-Behag, with our guest experts in their respective fields. Exciting games and amazing prizes also await lucky audience members this afternoon. Robinson Supermarket is back with Wellness Moms Live Year 3. Stay with us right here. Our show will begin in a few minutes. Good afternoon to all of our lovely moms. It's time to sit down and write on the pages of your mom diaries as we spend a memorable afternoon with celebrity moms and medical experts, professional host, fitness enthusiast, and certified wellness mom, Gelli Victor.
Good afternoon to all of the wellness moms out there. Hi! An absolute pleasure and honor being here. I am back. My name is Gelli Victor, and yes, we are definitely back for another year of Robinsons Supermarket's Wellness Moms Live. Now, if you have been tuning into the show for the last 2 years, well, you already know how this goes, right? This is going to be a great opportunity for shared experiences with other fellow moms, as well as hear and learn from the experts. That's exactly what's going to happen this afternoon. Aside from that, we've also prepared a lot of fun games and give away numerous prizes. So do watch out for that. All of that is happening all throughout this afternoon. So make sure that you stay with us until the very end of our program. But before we proceed, I just want to make sure of a few things. Have you already changed your profile photo? Are you using the certified Wellness Mom frame by Robinsons Supermarket? Check. Are you? Great. And all throughout the program, I hope that you keep on commenting, liking, and reacting to our live stream to keep the conversation going. Those are just some of the things that we will be expecting from all of you fellow moms. Yes to that? Great. All right. So make sure that you keep those things going all throughout the program, because I will be checking on those comments. You see those hearts? That's what we want to see from you. Now, as a mom myself, I am so thankful that Robinsons Supermarket has created this safe space for every mom so we can support each other all throughout the roller coaster that we all know is motherhood. Yes, it is indeed a roller coaster ride. Not only are we able to find effective wellness products from Robinsons Supermarket and its sponsors, but we are also able to bond over shared experiences and professional advice for a balanced, healthy pregnancy and parenting journey. Our show is streaming live right now here on Facebook and on YouTube. So get comfortable wherever it is that you are watching us, because we are just about to begin Wellness Moms Live Year 3. So, as with the previous years, Robinsons Supermarket has partnered with Ateneo Center for Educational Development, or ACE, to support less fortunate Filipino moms through the 1,000 Days 231 Moms program. Now, since 2019, we have been committed to providing ACE and its beneficiaries 231 moms in 5 communities with nutritional, psychological, and emotional support in the first 1,000 days of their child's development. From pregnancy, birth, and their child's toddlerhood, these moms receive aid in the form of food and other donations, seminars on proper diet and nutrition, and many more from Robinsons Supermarket and ACE. Now, this advocacy hasn't changed since 2019. And this year, Robinsons Supermarket will continue to donate 10 pesos to the 1,000 Days for 231 Moms program for every 200 pesos worth of Wellness Moms participating items purchased between May 1 to May 31, 2023. So make sure to check out all the participating items from our sponsors when you shop at Robinsons Supermarket to help in this worthy cause. Moms, fellow moms, it's already Mother's Day tomorrow. Let's help out all the other moms, shall we? So, speaking of our sponsors, I would like to take this time to thank them for helping us make Wellness Moms Live Year 3 possible. Wellness Moms Live Year 3, presented by Robinsons Supermarket, is brought to you by Anma Materna by Fonterra Brands Incorporated. Again, thank you all for your support. I think I speak for all of the wellness moms out there when I say that we are so excited to have partners like you with us on this journey. Speaking of partners on this journey, we've had some pretty amazing celebrity moms and medical experts who have joined us in the past years. And you know what? This year is no different. Before we introduce you to this year's topic and the circle of wellness moms and medical professionals that we have on board, let's take a bit of time to recap last year's conversations on motherhood through the eyes of a modern mom. Last year, we talked about the different stages that women go through on their journeys as mothers. And we learned so much from our guests about being modern parents. So right now, let's watch this for a quick recap. Hello! Good afternoon to all the moms of Robinson's Supermarket and Apps received nutritional, psychological, and emotional support in the first 1,000. All right, let's get started with this, shall we?
I first found out that doesn't matter if you gave birth naturally, normally,
of bringing a life into this world.
Hi.
Thanks for having me. Hi. Hello to all the moms who are definitely. I was just telling Sam, he included me in everything.
Or, when she's feeling down.
Answers from all of the correct sagot. Tama ba yung hashtag? Tama naman. Although may mga nakikita. Get set, go! All right, clue number one. As you can see on your chance to get away from your child. But the minute you're away, I'm missing my chance. Yeah. Words, okay? Kasi if you send just one word, month of May. Ayan, nangyayari talaga yan minsan. Yung nanay hindi handa. All right, so that's what happened the previous years. We actually showed you a recap of what happened in year 1 all the way to year 2. As you all know, this is Robinson's Supermarket Wellness Moms Live Year 3. And as you just saw a few seconds ago, obviously this is really live. That's the live element right there. Okay, so since you already saw the recap, since this is Wellness Moms Live Year 3, we are now going to focus the discussion on parenting trends of the millennial mom. Isa po ako doon, millennial mom. A topic that I'm sure all of us will definitely benefit from, with many in the 27 to 42 age range. Like I said, I would just like to reiterate, I belong to this category. 27 to 42 on the lower age range ako, settling down and having their own families. There's a lot to discuss about raising children while juggling careers, adapting to emerging parenting styles, learning about new technologies, and dealing with the effects of a global pandemic. That is all coming up in our conversations with our special guests later on, so do watch out for that. Of course, we are inviting you to join in and share your thoughts with your fellow wellness moms. So make sure to take notes and tell us the best advice that you will hear from our celebrity moms and medical experts by the end of the show. Just comment our new learnings with the hashtag MomDerstanding. Again, that's hashtag MomDerstanding. This is your understanding from what it is you have learned. And hashtag Certified Wellness Moms for a chance to win 1,000 pesos worth of Robinson's gift certificates and a care package from Robinson's Supermarket. Now, if you're wondering what our Wellness Moms care package looks like, well, let's take a look. Okay, we'll show that to you later on. But you definitely want to join. And then when you receive it, then you know what it looks like. But we'll show it to you later on, okay? Well, make sure to take notes of your learnings, and we're definitely going to have a lot of learnings from the fellow moms, from the medical experts that will be joining us, from the fitness expert that will be here as well. So all of those hashtag MomDerstandings. And I hope that you get to be one of our lucky hashtag MomDerstanding winners. Now, aside from sharing your thoughts, you can also share this live stream so we can reach more moms to join the conversation. Remember, sharing is caring, so share away. You can start by adding our Certified Wellness Moms official Facebook frame to your profile picture. Share this live stream on your wall, tag 3 of your friends and Robinson's Supermarket, and then use our hashtags. Again, hashtag Certified Wellness Moms, hashtag We Love Wellness, and hashtag Wellness Moms Live Year 3. Make sure that your post is set to public so that we can see it. Now, at the end of the show, we will be awarding 5 mom sharers who will win 1,000 pesos worth of Robinson's gift certificates. We will, well, we've already just started the show, and you already have 2 ways to win amazing prizes from Robinson's Supermarket and its sponsors. There's more to come later on, so stay tuned. Now, it is just about time that we begin the first chapter of our Wellness Moms Live discussion with our first topic. Again, it's all about parenting trends of the millennial mom this year, and that is coming right up in a few minutes. Of course, before we start, we need to introduce our celebrity moms and medical experts who will be joining us today. Let's start with our celebrity moms first. Our first guest is one of the country's volleyball stars. She has played almost all positions impressively, and that is the reason why she has the moniker Miss Everything. Let's make it hip-hop. Miss Everything. Just kidding. Cha is also acknowledged for her leadership inside and outside of the court, being the team captain of the DLSU Ladies Spikers for 2 seasons. While in college, she won not 1, not 2, not 3, 4 championships, including a 3-peat for the Taft squad, where she emerged as finals MVP twice. She was also the former team captain of the F2 Logistics Cargo Movers and was a member of the Philippine women's volleyball national team that competed in the Asian Games in Indonesia. She is a young wife and mother and also coached young volleyball athletes for International School Manila. I wonder how this lady is going to train her child. That child is definitely going to be an athlete. Or maybe not. We will find out. Please welcome to Wellness Moms Live Year 3, Cha Cruz-Behag. Hi, Cha!
Hi!
Hello! Hi. Mwah.
Hi, Gelli.
Say hello to
Hi,
the Wellness Moms.
So happy to be here.
Okay. I can't wait to hear your story, but we'll reserve that for when all of the other guests are here. Our next guest is an events host and radio DJ for Magic 89.9. She has also pursued a career in sportscasting. Now, apart from continuing to lead an active lifestyle, she always says, don't forget to work out. She is also a brand ambassador and also a loving mom to her 20-month-old son, Tyler. And she is very popular on TikTok. She is a rising dancing TikTok star. I tell you, you need to check her out on TikTok. You will be inspired to dance with her moves. Everyone, please give it up for Bea Fabregas-Ramos.
Oh my gosh. Gelli,
I thought you were going to come in
what an
dancing.
introduction. I should have. No, it's so nice to see you. But for the show to go on, I won't bust out the moves, all right?
Okay.
But thank you. I'm so excited to be
I think
here.
that the only reason she's not dancing when she comes out is she just doesn't want to put us in a bad light.
I'm just keeping you from my talents.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right, okay. We'll learn more about Tyler a little bit later on. Last, but certainly not the least, we have GMA7 actress and entrepreneur, a mainstay of the longest running comedy gag show. That is so true. Bubble Gang, yes, you get to see her there. She is a wife and a mom to son Franco. Wellness Moms, please welcome Arny Ross.
Hello, Coleman.
The very beautiful Arny Ross. Hi, darling. Mwah. Please take your seat. Hello,
Oh my God,
Moms.
I'm so excited for this talk, Mommy talk. Mommy talk.
mommy talk. And because the moms are gathering, you know, yung daldalan, walang tigil yan, we need somebody to rein us in. We are going to bring in the medical expert. So we've got joining us, well, you know what, because the moms really need an expert always to guide. Thank you, first of all, moms, for joining us here, for being part of Wellness Moms Live Year 3. Thanks to Robinson's Supermarket for always bringing all of the moms together in a safe space. I'm sure everyone's excited to hear your, share your thoughts and experience. But before you do, let's meet the medical expert who's joining us for today's discussion. She is a pediatrician and a child health expert who will help us answer your questions about your little ones. Everyone, let us all welcome Dr. Joey Cuayo-Estanislao. Hi, Dr. Joey.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, Dr. Joey. Please take your seat. Okay, Dr. Joey, are you ready? Because moms always have a lot of questions.
I'm ready, I hope. I'll do my best.
Diba? Ang dami natin laging tanong. Okay, again, thank you for being here today. We are all so grateful for all of you moms ready, excited to share your experiences. And I'm sure all of the moms who are joining us right now on this live on Facebook and YouTube, they're excited to hear your stories as well. And they probably have their own questions. I will start right now. Since we have our first batch of guests right here, let's go right into our first topic, which is Chapter 1, Moms at Work. All of us are working moms.
Yes.
So for many moms, juggling our careers, but Chapter 1, Moms at Work. That's what we're going to talk about. All right, so for many moms, juggling careers, raising the family, all of that in a day's work with the challenges and the changes brought about by the pandemic. We've all experienced making a lot of adjustments and bringing new meaning to the title Working Mom. As most of us transition from our work from home schedules and then going back to hybrid and then face-to-face setups, or what we probably like to call old normal, what can we do to manage these changes? So let's see, I will start with you, Cha, because your life is really outside as a volleyball player. Paint the picture for all of the viewers. What was your life pre-pandemic, and then what was it like during the pandemic?
Pre-pandemic, well, I have been practicing volleyball for almost 2 decades now. So I used to be a student athlete, working athlete, and coaching volleyball in the side. So parang when I have training in the morning, I teach also in the afternoon and then training again. So it was really hard for me, that schedule. And then when I became a mom, parang everything feels different. Parang I feel like I forgot everything. And then, yeah, and then after that, it was really hard for me at first with all the time management. But then we always have to sync in my schedule with my husband as well. Because it's gonna be really hard. Because before, when I gave birth, I said, I don't want to work anymore. I just want to be my baby at all times, forever.
During the pandemic, syempre, you were just at home. All of us were, we had no choice. Were you still able to work?
During the pandemic, kasi volleyball is greatly also affected. It's not like we can do that via Zoom and all that, but we can do workouts at home.
Okay.
But then when the pandemic is getting back to normal, after the pandemic, post-pandemic, we started to have training on site. So parang it was really heartbreaking for me to leave my child, especially if I'm gonna see him, Mama, don't leave me. I don't want you to go to work. It's gonna have a hard time. Just stay here at home with me. So parang I feel like my heart is breaking kasi leaving him. But on hindsight, I was feeling like, anak, I'm just gonna do this for you. So I'm gonna be back just assuring him that at the end of the day, I'm gonna be here for you. So I just have to be brave in that moment na you're leaving, and then when I get to work, parang I feel like I'm focused with work. And then after that, I'm so excited to go back to my baby.
You know what? With the questions I'm posing for Cha, all of the moms here are nodding. You can tell that they can relate and they share that sentiment with Cha. I'm gonna ask this question for Bea right now. Do you sometimes feel overwhelmed with the parenting demands of being a wife, being a mother, and still trying to pursue a career as a radio DJ, as an events host, a content creator, and then an upcoming dance star?
Superstar.
Yeah.
Actually, no, but I mean, joking aside, I think I got to a point where I was always telling my friends, I feel a different level of exhaustion. It was something, because we've all had, like, as Cha was saying, busy days. But when motherhood happened, I was just like, not my busiest season in life cannot compare to what I was entering. I didn't know what hit me, I think. And so I think what I realized was, you are all those things. You're a mother, you're a sister, you're a wife, you're a daughter, at work, you're a girl boss. And it's great that you're all those things, but what I had to learn is you can't be all those things every day. So, and that was hard for me to accept, because, I think when I was building my career, I was just like, I want to do it all, be it all, and I want to show everybody that I'm strong. But I think when I became a mom, I learned how to acknowledge that, okay, in this season, especially, let's say, the newborn season, I can only be a mom right now. I can't be a wife. Like, I remember talking to Nico, I feel like I was neglecting him in the newborn season, and it was also him assuring me, saying that, no, it's the season for this. And then when he doesn't need to be attached to you or latched to you as much, then we can go on date night again, and we can do this. So it was understanding my seasons, and that's what helps me when I get overwhelmed, what I need to focus on in the moment while you're juggling everything, because we're always constantly juggling so many things. Yeah.
I think that is something that you can already cite as a hashtag #momderstanding. That's a great insight that, other moms can pick up, that, this is my season right now. This is what I can concentrate on, and a conversation that you can have with your partners. All right, Dr. Joey, we already need your expertise right away. How can moms handle their child's separation anxiety, especially since you already heard, actually, child's separation anxiety ba talaga, or the mom's separation anxiety from the child? Ano ba talaga yung nangyayari?
It's definitely both. So first of all, I really want to kind of reassure you it's normal, especially from 6 months to about 2 to 3 years old, for children to have that separation anxiety. So it's not a disorder, it's not unusual, it's not abnormal. But it's also during this time when you kind of take the time to give them assurance that even if you're gone from their sight, you will always come back to them. They're not quite used to the idea that you are not there. And that's developmentally normal. That's developmentally expected. So when you are starting, especially as you're leaving the first year of life and you're getting back to work, getting back to your normal routine, somehow, you kind of want to get that that space where you are teaching your child, how am I going to assure him or her that I'm going to be back here. I'm going to be your mom always. I just have other roles as well. So I really love what Cha said. It's the perfect time for you to realize that when you are with your child, that's the time when you let them know that you love them and you're present. And you keep the goodbyes short and sweet. And you reassure them that I'll be back later. So remember you said, don't worry, mom will be back later. And that's the perfect way to do it. So I know it's hard, especially they're crying, they're asking for you, especially in the beginning. So when that happens, just say, mom has to go. I'll see you later. You can tell them what you're gonna do. We can watch your favorite show together if they're developmentally ready for shows, or we can play later. But mommy has to go now. And then you have to go, despite the tears, despite any tantrums, you have to learn.
The tears coming from the mom.
It's gonna be both sides.
Okay.
So, but you have to show him that you are positive, and you have to be reassuring that I will be back.
Okay.
So they're all like, oh my gosh, I'm reaching that point where I have to get to that point. So don't worry about it. If it's abnormal, usually it's past 3 to 4 years old. And that's usually when we see them going to preschool. So So if that's the time when if they can't function without you, or they're refusing to go to school, then maybe you need to talk to your doctor. But prior to that age, you're kind of just practicing that, especially now, you're practicing that separation, that reassurance. Give them that security that even if you're gone, they're gonna be back. And that time together is so precious so that they know that when you're together, it's gonna be quality. It's gonna be quality time.
You know, I'm hearing your tips, but I feel like it applies more to the mom than the kids. All right, I have this question for Arny. What are your tips for moms with regards to time management, especially since in your case, your shoots can go for many, many hours, and I'm sure you still have all of these responsibilities at home. How do you manage your time? What are your tips for the wellness moms watching?
Nako, as a first-time mom, syempre nung una, sobrang struggle din ako when it comes to time management. Like, paano to? Ano nang gagawin ko? Wala na talaga akong magagawa. Totoo ba to? Ganito ba talaga yung pagiging mommy? Pero pag kakabisado mo na pala yung routine ni baby, that's the time na makakagawa ka na rin ng sarili mong routine. And you really have to be organized, you need to prioritize things, and you need to be flexible kasi hindi na pwede yung ikaw, si baby yung mag-a-adjust sa time mo. Dapat ikaw ang mag-a-adjust sa time ni baby kasi kunyari, time na ng tulog niya, time na ng rest ni baby. So that's the time na pwede kong gawin yung mga kailangan kong gawin. Kung mayroon naman akong kailangan, kung Zoom meeting, pwede kong i-schedule, ganyan. So nandun rin yung sobrang thankful ako kasi yung husband ko is a hands-on dad din yung husband ko na may business kasi kami. So hindi namin kailangan talaga mag-work din ng 8 hours, ganyan. So siguro sabi ko, pag kailangan ko talagang yung 8 hours work, siguro yun yung talagang maluloka na ako. Kasi ito pa lang, I have to take care of my baby sa madaling araw. Dun siya matakaw talaga mag-breastfeed. 9 months old siya ngayon. So, yun lang, kailangan mong kabisaduhin yung routine niya. Then you can have your own routine every day. Parang iba yung routine ni baby ng first to 3 months, Doc, no? 3 to 6 months, iba-iba eh. So, kailangan mo lang maging flexible and kailangan mo sumunod dun sa adjustments na ngayong may baby ka na. Kasi ibang-iba talaga noon sa ngayon.
You know, moms, this is the thing about Wellness Moms Live. I love the conversations and always where it goes, but I'm just going to put a little bit of a pause on all of these talks because we're going to have some games. But thank you so much for all of those great insights. We will have more of the discussions a little bit later on. Again, thank you very much to Cha, to Bea, to Arny, and Dr. Joey. They will be back with more experiences and great pieces of advice a little bit later on. We have more time to discuss in the next chapter of Wellness Moms Live Year 3. We will take a short break to play a game with our online audience for now. We will be back for Chapter 2 that's dealing with growing pandemic babies. Oh my goodness, what is that like? In the meantime, this is a game brought to you by Robinsons Supermarket. This one's called Mom Detector Test. We've got a game. Are you ready to win some prizes? I'm sure. So let's cue our timer. Hold on. Let me just make sure that I've got everything and you don't miss out. So here are our mechanics. Before we actually have the timer, I have to let you know the mechanics. So this is a multiple choice question and it will be flashed on screen. Wellness moms will be given 60 seconds to detect the letter of the false statement. You have to look for what is incorrect, what is false, what is a lie. Yun yung hahanapin nyo, okay? So comment your answer with the hashtags, hashtag certified wellness moms, hashtag we love wellness, hashtag wellness moms live year 3. A total of 5 winners of 1,000 pesos worth of Robinsons gift certificates will be randomly drawn from all correct answers. So if you have a correct answer, you never know, you just might be one of 5 winners of 1,000 pesos worth of Robinson's gift certificates, all right? Now, if you're joining our games, make sure to tune in until the end of the show to find out if you are one of our lucky winners. Who is ready to play Mom Detector by Robinson's Supermarket? I want to know. Comment away. Those who do not comment are not eligible to win. Okay, I hope you're commenting. Let's switch screens in 3, 2, 1. All right. So let's cue our timer. I can see the screen right now. Let's cue our timer for 60 seconds and begin Mom Detector. Our timer will start once I read the question, so just comment away. For our first question, which one is the lie amongst these statements? Which one is the lie? A. Robinson's Supermarket is available on Go-Kart, Robinson's Retail's first retail-wide e-commerce platform and other e-commerce sites. B. Most of Robinson's Supermarket's offerings follow the Food and Nutrition Research Institute's color-coded certification for healthy products. C. There is an orange in the Robinson's Supermarket logo. D. Robinson's Supermarket has 148 stores nationwide. All right. Right now, you have 34 seconds left. So which one is the lie? Is it A, B, C, or D? Choose the lie and do not forget to use our hashtag Certified Wellness Moms, hashtag We Love Wellness, and hashtag Wellness Moms Live Year 3. You've got 13 seconds left. Have you keyed in your answers in the comments? Aside from choosing which one is a lie, make sure that it includes all 3 hashtags for us to consider your answer, and the time is up. All right. Which is the lie among the statements I read earlier? The answer is... The lie is C. There's an orange in the Robinson's Supermarket logo. We're not actually talking about the color orange. We are talking about the fruit. Because the truth is, there is an... What do you think it is? Are you screaming the answer out to me? There is an apple. There is actually an apple on the logo. All right, so that is the correct answer. That's why it is wrong to say that there's an orange. All right, next one. Let's move on to the next question. For our second question, which one is the lie amongst these statements? A. Robinson's Supermarket's first branch is Robinson's Supermarket, Cagayan de Oro. B. Robinson's Supermarket is the Philippines' first mainstream supermarket anchored on health and wellness that prioritizes locally sourced produce and nutrition-oriented campaigns. C. Robinson's Supermarket is known for fresh and healthy food, clean, hygienic stores, competitive prices, and excellent customer service. D. Robinson's Supermarket established wellness moms to promote a balanced and healthy motherhood using parenting hacks and helpful updates. Which one is false? Which one is the lie? You've got 23 seconds left. Let me know in the comment section. Key in the lie. Key in the correct answer. Do not forget the hashtags. Hashtag Certified Wellness Moms, hashtag We Love Wellness, and hashtag Wellness Moms Live Year 3. 6 seconds left. And the time is up. Which one is the lie among the statements I read earlier? The correct answer is A. That is the lie. Robinson's Supermarket's first branch is Robinson's Supermarket, Cagayan de Oro. That is incorrect because the first branch is actually Cebu Fuente. Did you also get that one right? I hope you know your Robinson's Supermarket history. Down to our last question. Which is the lie amongst these statements? Timer starts now. A. Robinson's Supermarket is one of the largest supermarket chains in the Philippines. B. In June 2020, Robinsons Supermarket also debuted in digital retail through Go-Kart, formerly Go Robinsons. C. Robinsons Supermarket's mission is to educate and empower its customers on their choice of food and products that promote healthy living. And D. Robinsons Supermarket has 145 stores nationwide. Timer, you've got 33 seconds left. Key in your answer. We are looking for what's false. What is a lie? Which statement? 23 seconds left. Think about it. Do not forget the hashtags. Even if you have the correct answer, if you do not have the hashtags, we cannot consider your answer, unfortunately. And if you're also not using the Certified Wellness Mom frame by Robinsons Supermarket, sorry. 3, 2, 1, and time's up. Which one is the lie among the statements that I read earlier? The answer is letter D. Robinsons Supermarket has 145 stores nationwide. That is incorrect because they have 148 stores nationwide. If you were paying attention with the previous questions, we actually showed that and it was correct. So if you were paying attention, you would know that. Okay, so you would know that 145 is incorrect. Okay. So I hope that you got that last question correctly. Thank you very much to Robinsons Supermarket for hosting this fun game. Before we move on, let's check out our comments section for a quick vibe check. Keep on showing your fellow wellness moms and our special guests some love by reacting and commenting below. Okay, so I'm going to grab my phone so I get to check your comments. All right, give me a second. That way you really know that this is live because I get to see all of your comments. Okay. Ooh, that's a lot of comments. JL Cleo here says, done, shared, and tagging. Happy Mother's Day, mga co-mommy. And that she used all of the hashtags. Thank you so much. Maricel, saludo. Saludo ako sa'yo, Maricel. Maricel Saludo Martinez, happy Mother's Day. Watching from, wow, Surigao del Norte. Hoping isa po sa Manalo. She's tagging Jacqueline Felimeniano. Lovely Malbashas Felimeniano. Yes, so she is a mommy sharer. I've also got Bonafe Damian. Excited na po kami sa mga learnings and fun games. Thank you very much. We also have, just to let you know, hindi pa po ito yung mga nanalo, okay? So don't get confused. I'm just reading some of the comments that you've already sent in, like Max Gab Pantino saying, good afternoon, Mommy Gelli Victor. Excited for another year of wellness talk. You know, I also want to see, so please send it in as a comment. I also want to see who was present in year 1, year 2, and then again year 3 of Robinsons Supermarket's Wellness Moms Live. Okay, yung mga forever present, yung may perfect attendance sa Robinsons Supermarket Wellness Moms Live. So if you have perfect attendance, comment that as well. Okay, one last. Thank you, Robinsons Supermarket, for another year of Wellness Moms Live. That's from Catherine Gonzalez Orbista. Thank you very much, mommies. I love it that you are active and commenting away. Thanks again for tuning in to Wellness Moms Live. Thank you for your presence. We hope that you continue supporting Wellness Moms this May by shopping for participating items at your nearest Robinsons Supermarket branch. You can also keep commenting your questions for The Doctor Is In and hashtag Momderstanding for a chance to win 1,000 pesos worth of Robinsons gift certificates and a Wellness Moms Care package. Now that we are done with our first game, it is time to turn the page and move on to our second topic. That is Chapter 2, dealing with growing pandemic babies. And I've been keeping track of their babies, and my goodness, they've been growing to be super cute and nakakagigil. Now, in our previous discussion, we talked about navigating back to the old normal and going back to face-to-face work, going back to the office, teaching, playing volleyball again, managing the children's separation anxiety, and a whole lot more. In this chapter, let us hear from our guests about their growing babies. We're going to open the discussion to our guests and our live audience. So let us start, and I will ask the question again to Cha first. Did you think, or do you think that the pandemic greatly affected the development for your son? Do you like calling him Leon or Sol?
We call him Sol.
Sol. Like, is it like from the son?
It was supposed to be Solomon, but for short, it's just SOL, Sol.
Okay, so Sol. Do you think that the pandemic had any effect on his development?
I think there's a lot of more positive effects that we saw in him, especially that we were so present. For the most part, every milestone, newborn, the first time he ate solid foods and all that. But I think on the other end naman, one thing that we noticed that's really challenging for him is that because syempre during the pandemic, we were so used to living in a bubble, right? So all the voices that he usually hears is just me and my husband. So the obedience part is always really easy for him because we're always present.
Yeah.
So now that it's getting back to normal, I think one of the challenges for him is listening to other voices of authority. Kasi parang sometimes, for instance, in-enroll namin siya sa swimming lesson. We're so excited because he's gonna swim with his cousins and all that. And then, sabi ng coach, okay, let's do this, stretching and all. Okay, Leah, so can you do this? He's just staring at her. And then he said, never. I was like, oh no. I thought he's so excited to follow the teacher and to have fun in the pool, but then, alam mo yun, parang feeling ko there's not much connection yet. Why am I gonna follow you? Diba? Parang that's main. And then even just visiting relatives or other cousins, sometimes parang didisiplinahin siya. He's having a hard time obeying right away. Kasi parang, am I gonna listen to you or am I gonna listen to my parents? So I think that's one of the things that we find it really challenging.
You know, I'll pose this question right away for Dr. Joey because I'm noticing that this is social development that Cha is having an issue with. What can parents do to help their children's social and emotional development, especially coming off of the pandemic?
Right. So the problem with the pandemic kids is they didn't have that opportunity to really interact with other kids and non-parent adults. So I love that you brought that up. So in the beginning, especially as we're emerging, we really can't help notice that the kids are really having a difficult time listening to other parents, even interacting with other kids. So you kind of have to put them in more situations where they can practice these social emotional skills. So ideally, if we didn't have the pandemic, even as early as before their first year of life, they're already socially hatching. And they get to interact with their other adults. They can interact with other kids, although they're not as interested yet. Usually that's after the first year of life. But they have those interactions. And it's kind of how they learn how to socially inhibit themselves. That's how they learn how to interact appropriately. So even if you're not really teaching them outright, because they have those experiences, then they kind of get like, okay, if I do this, I get a positive reaction. And if I do this, not so much. So right now, we are getting these kids who are not kind of like socially immature, emotionally immature. So we have to put them in these situations. You have to really expose them to it because if you do not, nothing you can do at home. No tutoring, no practicing is gonna get them there. So have those play schools, have those play dates, have other non-parent adults come in and have that kind of role of, this is an adult, you can trust them, you can listen to them. So that's really the only thing we can do. Exposure, experience, and practice.
Okay. I have a question for Bea. What, especially since you got pregnant during the pandemic, you gave birth during the pandemic, Tyler basically grew up at home during the pandemic. What were the indoor activities that you exposed him to during the pandemic?
The days were so long. Ang haba ng araw. No, I remember, you know, obviously when they're a little more interactive, you know, when they, you know, they're kind of more curious after the newborn stage, and you're trying to find activities. I think a lot of, we just had to go on walks in like where we lived and just kind of expose them to nature. We went to my parents' house because that was like the bubble we were revolving around, and we would be like, look, a bird! Like anything that was just outside of the house, like we would always verbalize and like really just kind of like try and do that with him when we had the chance. But most of the time we were indoor. Books. We just got lots and lots of books, and they just read the same books. And you know what? I noticed he actually was drawn to like certain favorites.
Okay.
Like he would, when he learned how to point, he would point to a certain book. When he learned how to utter syllables, he would say, he would request. So up to now, he has his favorites, you know, so I'm thankful that he loves reading. He loved, like, in the morning, he actually has like a little reading corner. So the reading really helped us during those long days indoor when we couldn't go for like, you know, because I was in a mix. I was like, the first part of his life was just all indoor, and then all of a sudden we could go out. And so it was just like this switch that I was like, as Doc was mentioning, like, build those experiences. So I was like, who wants to go on a play date? As in, I was just trying to do all of those things to make up for just the interaction, which was just Nico, me, and Tyler.
Yeah.
So yeah, you try to do what you can with the experience. Yeah.
Okay, you know, I'm going to fess up to the fellow moms so watching right now, especially during the pandemic, and even until now, whenever I want to have a bit of me time, or I just want to concentrate on work and I don't want my child, my daughter, bugging me, I hand her the gadget.
Yeah.
I apologize. I want to ask Arny right now, do you allow your child any screen time? Do you allow your child to watch TV, cartoons, any screen? What are your rules when it comes to screen time?
Okay, my baby is just 9 months old.
Okay.
Sa ngayon. But I'm sure papagalitan ako ni Doc. Dahil, yes, may screen time si baby, especially pag pinapakain namin siya kasi nagsastart na siya ng solids niya. Pero very limited naman, Doc. Pero alam ko, mas gusto ni Doc na wala talaga. Pero yun nga, medyo nahihirapan kami kasi dun siya nalilibang. And dun namin napapa-experience sa kanya talaga na eto na yung feeding time mo, okay, ganyan, pwede siyang manood. Pero most of the days naman, may mga activities with me, may activities with his dad, and every morning, yan, lalabas sila sa house namin, sa village namin. And then may goats, may chicken, may cow, yan, lumalakad sila ni daddy sa buong village. Tapos may cow, ganyan. So nag-explore, yun yung gusto talaga ni baby. Pero more on human interaction talaga. Kami yung kumakausap talaga sa kanya. And I'm sure lahat naman kilala si Miss Rachel. So yun talaga yung pinapanood niya. Doon siya nalilibang kay Miss Rachel sa ano. Pero Doc, super limited. Super.
Ini-emphasize ang po ni Arny, super limited talaga. Doc Joey, I'm sure ang daming magulang din dyan. Kung kaharap kayo, sasabihin din. Doc Joey, super limited din. But how limited are we talking about? If you could guide the wellness moms watching right now, what's like the best duration in terms of siguro age groups then of screen time?
Okay, so it's a really new world, but
yes,
our guidelines actually state we do not want any screen time up to 18 to 24 months old. And there's a reason for that. We're not just being strict for no reason. And the reason for that is at these ages, their brains cannot really comprehend or synthesize or even really integrate what's happening on the screen. It's a distraction, it's entertainment, it keeps their attention because it's so quick, it's so entertaining, but they don't understand really what's going on. It may seem like they do, they know the buttons, right? Like, Doc, ang galing nga magpindot eh. But I have to really reorient them. They don't have the mechanisms, they don't have the knowledge and the comprehension yet to understand what's really going on the screen. And in fact, we have already studies because we were in the pandemic. We had the benefit of all these kids who were raised then. And they saw that there was actually an effect on the brain, that it thins out the cortex, which is for synthesis of information. So it's not low risk at all. It's not risky. There's a reason for the guideline. So unfortunately, as much as I do want to be compassionate because I understand it was a difficult time. And it's so easy to just put the screen on and then just leave them there. But there are other ways to distract them and keep them entertained that will actually force them to be critical thinkers, to be problem solvers, to be creative. Let them be bored. Let them have those toys, those open-ended toys, or even the closed-ended toys like puzzles. Because then they practice their motor skills. They practice their critical thinking. They practice their emotional regulation, because if they're frustrated, they can kind of pull back, then try again. Don't helicopter over them. Let them figure it out on their own. And you don't get that when you have the screens. So as much as I want to be compassionate about moms, especially working moms, or even working dads if they're single dads, we really have to try other methods as much as possible.
Okay.
At 2 years old, you can introduce quality screen time. So maybe Miss Rachel is a good example of that. But that's only about an hour in a day. And it has to be ideally co-watched, because then you want to be sitting down beside your kid and be like, what did we learn today? Is that a cat? Didn't we see the cat the other day? There's an integration and interaction beyond the screen. Because otherwise, it's just noise. It's not, they're not at the age where they see the screen and they comprehend and they synthesize. So it's sayang. You know, that time they spent on that screen, sayang. It could have been with blocks. It could have been with you. It could have been with the books. Even if you leave them alone with the books, right? He'll be so fascinated with the colors, the characters, doesn't have to be able to read. Just that fact that he's turning the page is already practice with the fine motor skills. So I hope that everyone who's listening can kind of shift their mindset. That hopefully we can veer away from that screen time, because we know it can really help them if we don't give them those screens just yet. Because more than the developmental, there's also a lot of behavioral problems that we might touch on later, I think. So let's see.
Okay, so at least no screen time below 2 years old, below 24 months.
Yes. What we do allow is at 18 months, you can start doing video calls.
Okay.
Yes, video calls. I'm sure they've seen the infographics and everything, and the video calls are fine because there's interaction. But less than 24 months, less than 18 months, no screens. Yeah.
Okay, noted.
I'll try.
Yeah. I know you can do it.
Yes.
Okay, one more question, Dr. Joey. For the parents who have already allowed, let's say they've gone past the 24 months and they've already allowed screen time for the kids, how can they make the screen time beneficial naman for the kids, aside from sitting with the child and really interacting and being present? How else can parents make that beneficial and work for the child?
So we really have to pre-screen what we give them. So you can choose educational videos. When they have those games, choose educational games where they're not just like pushing a ball on the screen or whatever. You can try with letters, with words, with pictures where they have to associate stuff. Avoid stuff that are like, they just jump, those like kind of like scrolling games. So you really want things that they have to interact with, they kind of have to process, they have to problem solve a bit, because by that age, they already have that cause and effect. They already have that, if they've been interacting with you, they have those language skills already. So those are the better kinds of screen entertainment or screen activities. So it really depends on what kind of things you want your kid to learn. So it's more of a tool and a supplement, and it's just a nice to have. But you don't want it to be really part of your routine, especially at that age.
Noted. And I have a feeling the wellness moms are going to grab the gadgets right now, and they're going to go through, what it is that the children are watching right now. And that's a good thing. And that's something that you've learned from watching Robinson Supermarket's Wellness Moms Live 3. All right, that is it for our second chapter of Parenting Styles of the Millennial Mom right here at Wellness Moms Live Year 3. Thank you once again to Cha, to Bea, to Arny, and of course to Dr. Joey for helping us out. Once again, our celebrity moms will be back. Our medical expert will be sharing their valuable advice as well. Stay tuned for our final discussion. Chapter 3, Generational Shift in Parenting Styles. Diyan na papasok yung mga gentle parenting, tough love, helicopter parenting. What are those all about? Ang dami ng iba't ibang mga styles ngayon eh. So we're going to have a great discussion on that later on. Again, before we jump into the next topic, let us give our guests a little bit of a short break while we play another game with our live audience. Another chance to win prizes, you guys. So this time, this game is brought to you by Anmam Materna. This one's called Link It. Ready ako! All right, so this is Link It, and here are your mechanics. A word puzzle will be flashed on screen. Wellness moms will be given, once again, 60 seconds to guess the mystery word based on the first letter highlighted in the puzzle. Comment your answer with the hashtag. Iba yung hashtag this time, okay? So listen up. Hashtag AnnMomPH and hashtag Complete Nutrition. A total of 5 winners of 1,000 pesos worth of Robinson's gift certificates will be randomly drawn from all the correct answers. So again, you have 60 seconds to form the mystery word based on the first letter that is highlighted in the puzzle. Are the mechanics clear to everyone? I sure do hope so. Now, we hope you stick around until later because some of the winners will be announced at the end of the show. Let's get ready to play Link It and switch the screens in 3, 2, 1. Okay, I believe it's been switched. Oh, there it is. All switched, ready to go. Let's cue our timer for 60 seconds. Ready, set, go. All right, the highlighted letter, as you can see, is A. Form the word. Clue number 1. Recently, Anmam Materna launched this new product. What is the name of this new product? Clue number 2. This Anmam Materna product provides moms-to-be with the same complete nutrition, but with no added sugar. Do you know what this product is? Clue number 3. This new Anmam Materna has less than 99 calories per serve. Have you tried this product yet? Clue number 4. It has 40% less calories and low fat too. Are you getting warmer with your answer? 23 minutes on the clock, 23 seconds rather. Clue number 5, lastly, this Anmam Materna product contains DHA, MFGM, calcium, folate, iron, probiotic, DR10, and inulin. Do you know the answer? Time, 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1. And time is up. That is it for Link It. Here at Wellness Moms Live, did you get the mystery word that we are looking for? If you look at the product, the box, the one that has the question marks, that's where the word appears. It's a 2-word that we're looking for. Okay, our correct answer is... Let's reveal the answer there. You can see the line, it's forming. It went from ANMUMLITE. That means the word that we are looking for is Anmam Light. Yes, the correct answer is Anmam Light. With just 2 glasses a day, Anmam Materna can give moms the complete nutrition that she needs to support the 8 signs of a healthy pregnancy. Did you get the answer right? I sure do hope so, because Anmam Materna is giving away 1,000 pesos worth of Robinson's gift certificates if you become one of our randomly picked winners. Once again, thank you to Anmam Materna for joining us here at Wellness Moms Live Year 3. We are just about ready to wrap up today's discussions, but keep those messages coming in. We'd love to know your thoughts on our Wellness Moms Live episode today. Now, before we dive into your questions, I already see a lot of them coming in the comments. We have a special discussion on gestational diabetes and how Anmam Materna's newest product, Anma Maternal Light helps moms to be addressed this concern during their pregnancy. This afternoon, we have Dr. Maria Mercedes Dela Rosa to talk to us more about this very specific type of diabetes that affects pregnant women. So please welcome to Wellness Moms Live Year 3, Dr. Maria Mercedes Dela Rosa. Hi, Dr. Dela Rosa.
Hello, Gelli.
Hi, good afternoon. Please take your seat right here. Good afternoon, Doc. Okay, so I will just, are you okay with me calling you Dr. Dela Rosa?
You can call me Dr. Sedes. Doctora Sedes.
Dr.
Sedes.
Sedes, Dr. Sedes from Mercedes.
Yes.
Dr. Sedes, all right. So, Dr. Sedes, first of all, advance Happy Mother's Day to
Thank you.
Because that's
Thank
happening
you.
tomorrow. Now, in line with our celebration of Mother's Day, today's topic is very fitting for all soon-to-be moms out there. So let's go right ahead. Doc, did you notice any common problems pregnant women experience, especially during the pandemic? Like, was there something that you noticed na nag-iba specifically during the pandemic?
Aside from not seeing their OB personally, face-to-face,
Oo nga, no?
I've noticed that some of our pregnant patients tend to be a little bit lazy in terms of their diet, their exercise, and mostly that's the thing yung diet nila napapakawalan kasi they always think that they eat for 2 people, which is that is a myth.
Okay.
Okay, that is a misconception rather. Okay.
We just want to emphasize that to all of the moms or soon-to-be moms, all of the pregnant women who are watching us right now. You are not eating for 2. And you do not have to eat for 2.
Yes.
Okay. Alam niyo po, Doc, I was not pregnant during the pandemic, pero medyo guilty po ako doon sa hindi nag-exercise at medyo eating for 2. Okay? All right.
So, that's it. It's no exercise and they eat. The misconception of they are eating for 2. That's the thing with pregnant women.
Okay. So, nagpatuloy pa rin talaga yon during the pandemic.
Yes.
Doc, since we already started the discussion by mentioning this, what is gestational diabetes mellitus or GDM, and how does a woman get it?
Okay. Let us first define what diabetes in pregnancy is, because there are 2 definitions. One is a diabetic, a person with diabetes who gets pregnant. That's what we call who has diabetes type 1 or type 2, then gets pregnant. That's pre-gestational.
Okay.
Okay. So gestational diabetes is an individual who has no diabetes to begin with, but when they get pregnant, they become diabetic.
So it's when they're already pregnant and then
they become.
Okay.
Yes, then they get. So this is diagnosed basically during the 2nd and the 3rd trimester of pregnancy.
How does that happen?
Well, we have to look into the risk factors for the development of diabetes in pregnancy, and aside from that, yung lifestyle pa rin. So the lifestyle really aggravates the risk factors.
Okay. So it's really based on how this pregnant woman lives her life.
Yes.
So may mga risk factors, pero it's really the lifestyle din talaga.
Yes.
Okay. What are those risk factors?
One is you have a previous history of gestational diabetes.
Okay.
The other is you were diagnosed with either an impaired glucose tolerance, meaning during a test for your blood sugar, it is not the normal sugar and it is not also the diabetic range. So it's the in-between values.
Apologies for interrupting. Is this a test that you would always get when you're pregnant? Required po ba yan?
If you have a very high risk, like you have parents who have diabetes, you're obese, and you have a history of polycystic ovary syndrome, and you have a previous offspring from a previous pregnancy that has more than 8 pounds.
Okay.
And the maternal age is very important as well. So when we get the OB history and lahat po yun lumitaw, then we request for laboratories to confirm. Okay? So that's where laboratories come in. So that's what we've experienced during the pandemic, that not all pregnant women go to their OBs or they don't get prenatal checkup because they are limited to their houses.
Oo nga naman.
Diba?
So sobrang importante talaga yung history.
History.
Oh, okay. So we already know that those are the risk factors, and then you talked about lifestyle.
Yes.
Anong klaseng lifestyle po ba will make a woman susceptible to getting gestational diabetes?
Aside from the diet, aside from her diet and not exercising, smoking is a factor.
Okay.
Alcohol intake is a factor, particularly when they don't know that they're pregnant yet.
Okay.
Okay, so that's basically the most basic na risk factor. Aside from not knowing na if their parents are diabetic, tapos yung weight pa nila, malakas talagang risk factor yung weight. Kaya we're very particular with the pre-pregnancy weight of the patient. Because, or otherwise, if on physical exam, they've noticed that the darkening of their nape or their axilla, their kilikili. So some says that it could be because it's a boy, but it could be a sign.
Yun yung sinasabi.
But it could be a sign of insulin resistance, meaning the body does not follow what insulin does to her body, to her blood sugars. So that could also be a sign as well.
Oh, okay. So, wellness moms, if you're hearing that, if you're already noticing na nangingitim yung batok, nangingitim yung kilikili, posibleng anak nyo nga lalaki, pero indication na dapat magpatingin.
Magpatingin na sila.
Okay, magpatingin, just to be sure.
Yeah.
Ngayon, kung yung mga wellness moms natin magpapatingin na, para din alam nila ano po ba yung mga possible complications for the mom and the baby of GDM or gestational diabetes mellitus.
So let's go first to the complications for the moms.
Yes,
okay?
for the mom first. Okay.
In the short term, there could be laceration when they give birth normally.
Okay.
One is they could undergo cesarean section because of a big baby. They could have gestational hypertension, meaning they don't have hypertension when they were not pregnant, but towards the latter years, latter months of their pregnancy, they could develop hypertension.
Okay.
And the increase in gestational weight gain. There could be weight gain, rapid weight gain dun sa mother as well.
Okay.
So, what about the long-term complications? They could develop type 2 diabetes. They could develop hypertension, or they could be blind.
Oh, wow.
Blindness is also one of the long-term complications. Because if they develop type 2 diabetes, meaning nag-uumpisa na po yung mga komplikasyon na pang what we call this microvascular, the small blood vessels. So, pag nagkaroon ng komplikasyon na sa small blood vessels, it affects your eyes, your kidneys, as well as your feet.
Oh my
So, talagang pinag-iingat namin talaga kung pwede well-monitored itong mga gestational mothers, gestational diabetes mothers. Now, what about the offspring?
Yes.
Okay. In the short term, there could be spontaneous abortion. There could be intrauterine fetal death, meaning stillborn, yung baby. Pwedeng malaki yung baby. Kaya nagkakaroon ng laceration yung mother because they tried normal delivery sana. And there could be the baby could have hypoglycemia. They have low blood sugars.
Okay.
So when the mother nagle-labor and manganganak na, naka-standby na rin po ang pedya. No? And there could be birth injuries dahil sa laki, no? And birth defects. As well as yung tinatawag namin polyhydramnios, yun yung maraming tubig na pag nagbubuntis sila, dumadami yung tubig na hindi dapat pwede. So, anong long-term effect naman nito sa offspring? Pwede rin sila magkaroon ng type 2 diabetes. as well as obese sila. Okay? So yun po yung mga complications both for the mother and the offspring.
Okay. After hearing all of this, Doc, now the moms are concerned about really watching their weight. Is it true, though, that pregnant moms are not supposed to drink maternal milk because it is high in sugar and that it can actually cause weight gain and high blood sugar? Totoo po ba yun?
Actually, in the management of gestational diabetes or even the pre-gestational diabetes, we work as a team. We have on our team, aside from a diabetologist or endocrinologist, we have the OB, then we have the trained diabetes educators who are nutritionists, dietitians, and nurses. So, hindi totoo po na bawal ang milk.
Okay.
So, mas maganda sana kung formulated yung milk ng mother that has calcium, which helps to maintain strong bones and support bone development. It has folate and vitamin B12, which help to support the healthy fetus growth and reduces the risk of neural tube defects. And it has protein and zinc, which help to maintain muscle strength, and iron, which supports blood volume during pregnancy. Okay? Another thing is it has to have vitamins B1, 2, B2, and B3, which help to support energy metabolism, as well as DHA, MFGM, GA, SA, which support fetus brain development. Yun yung mga important factors that we have to look for an ideal maternal milk.
Okay. Doc, the first thing that you mentioned out of the formulated milk that you feel moms should drink, you've said calcium.
Yes.
Does that mean they can drink regular milk or the family milk? Can pregnant moms drink those since it has calcium anyways?
The family milk kasi is not formulated for pregnant women.
Okay.
Kaya nga in general siya for the family. In fact, even for children, hindi pwede yung adult milk. Diba? Iba ang composition nila.
Okay.
So, lalo na siguro kung para sa mother. Hindi pwedeng yung pang general population, papainumin mo dun sa mother. So it has to have all the nutrients or all the essential nutrients that was mentioned earlier.
Okay, so it has to be a milk that's specifically made for a pregnant mom and the pregnant mom's needs.
Yes.
Okay, I got it. And it's still low in sugar, na it's not going to make the mom susceptible to gestational diabetes.
Yes.
Got it. Thank you so much, Doc. You know, so what I understand from our discussion right now, it's not enough to drink regular or family milk for pregnant women because it doesn't have the essential nutrients, essential maternal nutrients, especially the brain nutrients that babies need while they're in the womb.
Yes.
Got it. Okay, thank you so much, Dr. Dela Rosa, for the wealth of information that you shared with us. And I know that our wellness moms right now learned a lot regarding a very important burden in pregnancy, which is gestational diabetes mellitus, and how they can still get complete nutrition during their pregnancy. Before we end, Doc, do you still have any reminders for our viewers?
A quick reminder is, if you plan on getting pregnant, please undergo pre-conception counseling. Okay? So it is there that we can test you, we can get your history, and we can. It is better that you have a planned pregnancy.
Okay.
So you seek the help of your OB-GYN if you really want to have, want to have a healthy pregnancy.
Okay, I think that's great advice right there. Thank you so much, Doc. Now, I hope you were all able to learn something from our short discussion on gestational diabetes. And thank you very much to Anmam Materna for helping more moms and moms to be out there to stay healthy for themselves and their babies. Thank you for tuning in, and don't go yet because we have more meaningful discussions to come. Once again, thank you to Anmam Materna, and with that, let's watch this.
Want 100% pregnancy nutrition without excessive calories? Try new Anne Maternal Light. It has no added sugars and lower calories.
All right, we are back, and in this next segment, Dr. Dela Rosa and I will be joined by medical expert Dr. Joey, who's been with us all throughout since the beginning for The Doctor Is In. That's our next segment. Now, to those of you who just joined us, I'd like to welcome you to Wellness Moms Live Year 3. We are now joined by Dr. Joey, who has been with us since our earlier discussions. She is here with Dr. Dela Rosa, who just finished her very informative talk on gestational diabetes in pregnant women. So now we have a pediatrics and child health expert and a diabetes care practitioner. I'm so glad to have both of you here in our segment that is called The Doctor Is In. To our audience, if you have been following Wellness Moms Live Year 3 on Robinson Supermarket's official Facebook page, you already know that we started collecting questions for our medical professionals last week. Since last week, we've already been informing you if you have any questions for our experts, send it over. We've already gathered all of those questions, and we have chosen some to be answered during our free consultation happening right now in this segment. The Doctor Is In. Was your question chosen for today's free consultation? Well, let's find out. All right, we will see it. Here's the question right now. When is it safe for pregnant women with diabetes to give birth at full term compared with early delivery via induction or elective cesarean? Okay, Dr. Dela Rosa?
Yes. I think you should discuss this with your OB.
Okay.
When is it safe to deliver? But we want it that the baby should go full term. And all we do with regards to her blood sugar is to monitor while she's in labor or to determine also, because it's the OB who decides whether the patient should undergo cesarean delivery or a normal delivery.
Okay. So it's
for our part in diabetes, it's more for monitoring.
Okay, that's where you come in, but it's
Yes.
really a discussion with the OB.
OB, yes.
Okay, so hopefully you already have an OB that you're constantly seeing,
Yes.
especially for something like that, diba?
Oh,
okay. All right, I hope that question was answered. Thank you so much for sending it in. Here is our next question. For The Doctor Is In. My son, who is 2 years old, often turns around when we call his name. There are tricks he can do, but if you don't ask him to do them every day, he forgets. Is it normal, or should I be worried about this? Dr. Joey.
Okay, so it's a bit difficult without really seeing the full picture. So maybe the warning signs would be good to kind of review. So first of all, when you are at that age, you're already able to do a lot of skills. Or really,
So this is at 2 years old?
At 2 years old,
Okay.
but really at any developmental stage, you don't want to see what we call extinction or kind of like a reversal or a forgetfulness of skills. So maybe if it's just like they're not doing it quite as well, but they're still able to do the skill because and they're able to practice it, then maybe not so concerning. But if maybe they're not consistently turning at their name, and it's not just because they're distracted with playing. If they had skills they could do, then all of a sudden they couldn't do them, then that's a red flag.
Okay.
So if there are things that you are noticing in your child, forgetfulness of skills or regression of skills, or they're not consistently answering to your call, or they're not consistently listening to you, or when you call them, they don't look at you. These are kind of things that may be worrisome to to us as doctors.
Okay.
So if you see this, and mommy who asked this question, it may be a good time to go see your pediatrician and maybe talk to them about screening for any developmental problems. You can even test the hearing, since you mentioned they don't really turn all the time towards you when you call their name. There could be a hearing disorder or a hearing problem. There could be some developmental problems or challenges. So nothing really I can say conclusively just through this question, but definitely I can tell you it's a good time to go see your pediatrician. It's a good time to talk to your doctor and maybe explore what could be causing this kind of forgetfulness. Because we don't really expect that developmentally.
Okay. So there you go. Aside from consulting your OB for the first question, this time around, consult your pediatrician. Thank you very much for all of your questions. Thank you to Dr. Cuayo-Estanislao and Dr. Dela Rosa. Those questions are from Kim Valdez and Ayi. I hope I'm saying your name correctly, Wellness Mom. Ayi Kanitan Oplad. If that's your name, well then congratulations, because we picked your questions for our free consultation on The Doctor Is In. I hope you're taking notes on all the learnings and this afternoon's discussions, because you get a chance to win 1,000 pesos of Robinson's gift certificates and a Wellness Moms Care package just by sharing them below. Do not forget to use the hashtag #Momderstanding and hashtag Certified Wellness Moms to qualify. Now, on to our third and final topic. But before that, thank you very much to Dr. Dela Rosa, Dr. Joey. Will stay put for our third and final discussion. Let's all welcome back our celebrity moms and our medical expert to discuss Chapter 3, Generational Shift in Parenting Styles. All right, so far we have talked about moms at work, what it was like moving from working at home and then going face to face and then having to deal with growing pandemic babies. All those were discussed in the previous chapters. For chapter number 3, we are going to have a conversation about generational shifts in parenting styles. Our first question is for Bea and Arny. What style of parenting? Sige, maghawakan na kayo ng kamay. For support. Hold on to each other's hands. Okay, what style of parenting do you practice? And did you experience a situation wherein you and your partner were conflicted over parenting styles? How did you deal with it? We'll start with you, Arny.
Kami ni Habi.
Kunyari, wala dito yung partner.
Yes, wala. Buti na lang kakababa niya lang. Anyway, sa amin, no rules and expectations naman. So more on a permissive type. Kasi 9 months pa lang naman si baby, tapos first time parents. So, nandun pa lang kami na kung ano gusto ni baby, kung gusto niya maglaro, makikipaglaro kami. Kung gusto niya matulog, nandun kami, tatabihan namin siya. So, nandun pa kami kung ano yung gusto ni baby, dun kami. So, wala pa, siguro pagdating ng mga 1-year-old, 2 years old, baka doon, makita na namin, ganito pala yung hobby ko, ako ganito. So, sa ngayon naman, wala naman masyadong, dapat ganito. Nandun pa kami sa nag-enjoy kami na ito na yung ibang level na ng relationship namin. Kasi kami ni Habi, 14 years kami together.
Oh, wow.
Before kami nagka-baby. 13 years mag-boyfriend, then 1 year mag-asawa na, and then baby na.
Okay, plus the fact na 9-month-old baby pala.
Yes, 9 months old pala.
Okay, so from 9 months, let's move on to 20 months.
Yes.
And I'm sure at 20 months, lumalabas yung personality. So, what's happening? What's the discussion between you and Nico?
You know, thankfully enough, we're kind of medyo in sync naman kami when it comes to our parenting styles. But, I mean, of course, I got very nervous. There was a phase that Tyler just started hitting randomly. And like, if he would get frustrated, excited, and I didn't see that in his cousins. So I saw his cousins grow up, pero si Tyler parang he would do it. And then he eventually outgrew it, but in the moment, mapifeel mo talaga yung panic mo na parang anong gagawin mo? Are you gonna address this? Are you gonna get mad? Does he understand if you get mad? Like, what are you gonna do? And so I think yung parenting style namin is kind of really getting a mix of what makes sense sa core values namin. And so with the hitting, we would just tell him, we would of course address it, but like you can only do so much when they're like 13, 14 months, diba? Then we remind him to say sorry, to apologize. So at that early age, we were already pointing out what is not okay to do. And thankfully, parang na-outgrow naman yung face. He's no longer hitting me. So that's good. And it wasn't nga parang galit eh. Parang it would just be like random, and sometimes he'd laugh pa after. So you really know that they're exploring their worlds. So I think my parenting style is learning not to panic also. Talking to other, ganito, parang learning from other moms, asking if this is a behavior that they're doing also, and you know, kind of feeling na hindi ka mag-isa, you know, because really every baby, every child is different. So yeah, so I don't think I'm full on gentle, full on tough love, parang a mix of different things, if that makes sense, you know what I mean?
We get it, George.
Excited na rin akong malaman kung anong type ba kami pag ganyan na 1 year old, pag 3 years old.
3. And the jumps, diba, iba from like 1.5, 2, parang you're
to learn from everyone. Like you have a 9-month-old, but you're excited to learn from the one who has a 20-month-old, and then one who's older, and then an 8-year-old. And okay, right now I want to know from Dr. Joey, since there's gentle parenting and then there's tough love, in your opinion, as a child expert, what's the best kind of parenting style?
The thing I noticed about the trend right now, so because of social media, we get a lot of discussion and opinions and people telling you what to do. And with gentle parenting, I noticed that sometimes they veer towards permissive, when it's supposed to be more towards authoritative, not authoritarian, which is more what we got, maybe tiger moms, you know, tiger dads. Authoritative is where you have high expectations of your kid, but also high responsiveness to their needs. So I kind of want to introduce a new phrase. It's called responsive parenting. So just because gentle parenting gets a bad rap sometimes. So it's essentially the same, but it gives a different connotation, right? So responsive parenting is you still set these clear boundaries. You still have these clear expectations of your child. You're not just letting them loose. You're not spoiling them, and you're not disciplining them. But you are meeting them where they're at. You're meeting them at their developmental stage. And the focus should be on the action and not on the kid. So for example, with Tyler, when he was hitting, it's more of exploring his boundaries, and it's also sometimes developmentally kind of expected. Some kids don't go through it, right? Not all milestones will be hit by kids. But if he's hitting, sometimes it's just to get the reaction. That's typically the reason why. Not because he wants to hurt you, but he knows that when he hits somebody, it gets a reaction. So when he does something, or a child does something that you don't really quite agree with, you try not to react in a big way. You address it in a calm manner. You redirect. If it's already so when they're younger, they don't really quite understand. So you have to redirect their attention to something you want them to do, something more positive. That if they want the same attention, the same effect. Like for example, if he hits you, maybe he wants your attention. You can direct like, next time, just touch mommy. Just touch mommy. Just gentle touch, no hitting. But keep it calm. Don't make it dramatic. Because to them, the dramatic reaction is fun. They don't know you're really angry. They don't understand anger quite yet. And when, for example, they're a little older, then you can do natural consequences. You focus again on the action and not on the kid. Gone are the days where we want to rule with shame and fear. Diba tayo takot? Tayo takot when we do something and we do something bad, our parents' reaction is to get mad at us, and we are afraid of making that mistake. The millennial moms that I noticed, millennial parents, even the dads, the nice thing about them is we know that when we are ruled by that kind of parenting, it really changes the way we think, even as adults. So now we see that studies have shown we want to be responsive caregivers. So when their mistakes happen, we address the action, we teach them. Every mistake is a teaching moment. So I saw you spilled that, you want to help me clean it up? You give them something to do. So it's a natural consequence of the action. You don't get mad at them, you don't shame them, you don't cause fear. And that makes them more secure as kids, and they grow up knowing that you are safe for them, that when they make mistakes, they don't have to hide it from you. They know that every mistake, or even like a spill or anything, they know that you will be there for them to teach them how to get through it. And hopefully when they're adults, or they're adolescents especially, you might be worried na baka mamaya tinatago yung mga mali. If they know that you're that safe space, that you are a teacher and they are your learner, and you can guide them through difficult times, it's a big difference between how you were parented and how you can parent and guide your kid.
I like that. That's a great lesson right there. Like you're always there to help them clean up their mess.
Right.
And whatever mess that is, it can always be cleaned up.
And you give them those tools. you don't really just hover over them and show them that you're cleaning up. You let them help. You let them.
Right.
Your punishment is not punishment, but it's actually a teaching moment where you teach them the natural consequence and how to fix that natural consequence. And that's such a big shift and such a big impact on their ego, on their self-awareness, and even how fulfilled they can feel that they can actually fix stuff, that they can make mistakes and correct them.
Good luck na lang din sa mga moms na may mga kids na nag-enjoy sa cleaning up kasi they will make more messes. But, Dr. Joey, I'm wondering though, for parents, how will you know that your parenting style is effective for your kid, especially with parents who have many kids? How will you, because I know for a fact that what's effective with one kid may not necessarily be good to the other kid. So how would you know, how can you rate, how can you determine that, okay, this parenting style of mine is actually working and effective with my kids?
So that's the thing with responsive parenting. Not every child will need the same response. Not every child will need the same treatment. So you, like I said, you meet them where they're at, you meet them with their personality, you teach them the way they understand. So you still set those same expectations. The boundaries are all the same, but maybe the treatment of one child will differ with the other. And your goal is always to let them realize that they can learn from each mistake and each experience, and maybe the way you teach them may not necessarily be the same. So my advice is always look at the action and not the kid. And when something bad happens, don't blame them. You tell them why it's wrong, or you tell them why it's inappropriate, or why we shouldn't do that, and then help them work through it. And that approach is not the same for everyone. Even for us adults, it's not the same for all adults. And it's the same with kids. So you personalize it. And that's why it's responsive. You're not babying them, you're not spoiling them, but you're meeting their child where their personality is at, their development is at. And hopefully, as they grow older, they're able to really take in all those lessons, and they grow up to be really secure adults who know that they can always learn from everything, and that no matter what happens, mom and dad are there to teach them and help them through everything. So personality and age aside, you know your kid best, and you know how best to teach them.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Joey. Cha, what's your parenting style?
Well, our parenting style, we go day by day because there's different scenarios each day. But we make sure that Ray and I are always on the same page. We don't have bad cop and good cop. We want to know that our son is, and my parents, us parents, alam nila, oh, okay, Mama and Baba wants this. It's not like, Mama, can I have screen time? Or, okay, I'm gonna ask. No, she said no, I'm gonna ask that. So it's always like, and in terms of disciplining, naman, we make sure that we don't parent out of fear, and especially if there's a lot of people, just like yung mga na-mention ni Doc, na parang if he did something wrong, he's not gonna feel embarrassed. Okay, we're not gonna, why did you do this? Why did you do that? We always give him a safe space where we can talk about it just on our own. So we can process it together, and we can help him process the feelings. Kasi sometimes, there was a time na he spilled water, and then, na parang yung mga tao nagpanic. So parang kami, oh, it's okay, it happens. Okay, do you wanna help us? Do you wanna, let's do this together? It's okay, sometimes you really feel embarrassed, but Mama and Papa are here, you're safe here with us, and we can do this together. So we always think about I really agree with Doc na every learning situation, we can process it together. And we also know that kahit kami as parents, we also make mistakes. We are sinners after all, everyone. So even if we actually always invite him, so you know what, if Mama and Baba did something wrong, please let us know, and we have to apologize. And after that, we always make sure na, oh, okay, what can we do better next time? Parang there's always a plan B, and we always want to make things right the next time. And siguro what also helps us, me and my husband, is we always parang make feedbacks at the end of the week, or give a rate. How is our parenting this week? Or because my husband is a commercial pilot, so sometimes he's away for the whole time. So it means for the whole week, I'm the one who's disciplining Sol. But then when he comes back and then Sol did something wrong or whatnot, babe, it's your turn. We've been away, pero yeah, we always take turns and we just focus on not the behavior but also in the heart. Kasi sometimes we just focus on the focusing on correcting the behavior, but we don't know. Syempre, the children is also navigating this world. It's so hard. We just want them to realize and know how to process their feelings and emotions.
You know what I love about Robinsons Supermarket Wellness Moms is that I feel like I've been allowed in to people's homes. I get an insight into the way they live their life. I'm curious, Bea, for you and Nico, how did you learn and come up with your parenting style for Tyler?
Yeah, I think it's, it's really observing, not setting your way now. This is what we're doing, you know what I mean? Because you don't know when something unexpected comes at you and you already made a decision prior. It's like you'll get rattled, you'll panic. And so I really agree with day by day. When Doc was talking about, let's say, screen time earlier, you'll assess like, okay, it was a busy week. There was a lot of screen time this week, diba? Parang, okay, it's time to adjust. Next week, we really have to make the effort. Like, we draw each other in and we say, we have to make the effort to make activities, think of things at home, and really make it, I guess, more interactive for him. And I really like that, like assessing, understanding that you're not gonna get it right always, every week. And especially, when they're sick, that's another whole discussion. So I've been a mom for 20 months and I'm gonna be, so you're learning as you go. And I think I feel very blessed that, my husband also understands that, like, we don't know everything. And so when you learn something new, it's something that you have to discuss first and then see if it applies to your child. So yeah, personalizing is great. And it's a joy to see your kid grow each and every day, even if even if there's behaviors that you don't necessarily, if you're kind of nervous, like, whoa, what's happening here? But they're learning, and if your home is filled with love and compassion and grace, they'll feel it. I really feel like they'll know, diba? So it'll show, diba?
Absolutely.
Right.
For you,
Diba?
Arny.
I remember, bago kami ikasal ng husband ko ngayon, na dati ko lang long-time boyfriend, lagi kong sinasabi, hindi pa ako ready maging mommy. Kaya hindi ko pa maset yung wedding date namin. Kasi alam ko na pag nagpakasal kami, he really wants a baby na.
Okay.
Pero nung time na yun, kahit matagal na kami, Dad, Babsi, yun pa yung tawag ko sa kanya, hindi pa ako ready. Pero there will come a time pala talaga na magiging ready ka na. Biglang, out of nowhere, okay, I want a baby na. Yun yung time na hindi na namin inintay yung mag-back to normal na. Pandemic, nagpakasal kami, civil lang. And then, honeymoon, and then na-bless kami talaga with the baby. So, I agree with Bea na learning process talaga siya. Kung dati, hindi mo to alam, ang dami mong matututunan araw-araw. And I always say na sobrang rewarding talaga maging mommy. As in, hindi ko alam na ganito pala kasaya maging mommy. Kaya, kung lalaki si Franco, si baby Franco ko, kung anong gusto niya, kung paano ba, parang kami nila mag-a-adapt mag-asawa, kung ano bang tama, kung ano yung na-observe namin na tama. So, excited ako na malaman kung ano na nga ba for 1 year old, for 3 years old. So, give and take lang talaga sa aming mag-asawa. Naalala ko rin, may playtime with me, may playtime with daddy, may playtime na parehas kaming kasama niya. So, kunyari, buong madaling araw, magpapa-breastfeed daw kay baby. 5 a.m. gigising siya, si daddy naman mag-walk. So, tapos kami naman dalawa. So, yun, everyday, iba-iba naman rin yung natututunan namin sa isa't isa.
I think if there's something about motherhood that I learned when I became a mother is that you can read all the books, you can watch all the videos, you can get all the advice from everywhere. You will never know what it's like until you're actually there. And the best teacher is your child. Like your child will show you, teach you how they want to be raised. Dr. Joey, what is your advice for parents in terms of how they can model good behavior for their kids?
Okay, so I actually really like how their discussion was about parenting together and parenting consistently, at least in terms of the boundaries you set, the expectations you want of your kid. But the day by day is really responsive. Depends on your mood, baby's mood, what your capacity is as a parent for that day. You have to be also compassionate with yourself. And no one kind of gets to motherhood knowing what to do.
Yeah.
So how do you best teach your kids what you want them to do, what you expect them to do? More than dictating, you need to really show it to them. So for example, earlier, the screen time. If you don't want them to look for that screen, more than limiting the usage, etc., you can't use the screen in front of them because then they're gonna want to do it too.
Yes.
For like healthy habits, say eating, you have to show him that him or her, that you're also eating the same things he is, especially when they reach 1 year old. Because otherwise, how come you're not eating it, right? But if he sees you eating these foods as well, then he's interested. He's like, okay, mom and dad really want this, so I'm gonna want it too. And even as they get older, even like say I love that you mentioned, Cha, that when something happens and you really have to talk to your kid, you have to do it behind closed doors. You don't want to broadcast to the world that you are arguing or that you are shaming the kid, or even with each other that you're disagreeing.
Kahit bata lang yan.
Kahit bata lang, because then the things that he or she sees growing up will be the models or the blueprint of how his interactions will be with other people, with relationships with other people. So even the way you parent together matters. Even the way you discuss together as a couple matters. So modeling is really the best way to teach, whether it's healthy habits, whether it's maybe skills down the line, like if sports, etc., or even discipline. So if he doesn't see you do it, he won't do it. But if he sees you do it and yet you tell him not to, he's gonna be thinking like, but mommy, you do it, why can't I? So the actions have to match the words. In fact, you don't even have to have the words sometimes.
Yes.
The actions really have the weight in terms of discipline, in terms of habits, in terms of your child learning. So it's really about modeling that.
Thank you very much. All right, you know what? That wraps up our discussions right here at Wellness Moms Live. But before we end our time with our celebrity moms, hindi lamang yung audience natin for Wellness Moms yung pwedeng maglaro. Kahit ang ating celebrity moms and expert maglalaro din. We're going to have a little bit of a game. This is called the Mom Raise. And all you have to do is raise your paddles to answer yes or no if you can relate to our statements. Your paddles are right there underneath our table. So grab a hold of it, mommies.
So this is thumbs up.
Thumbs up is a yes, thumbs down is a no. The topic will revolve around then and now. How newer generation moms nurture kids based from your upbringing. Thumbs up or thumbs down, it's that simple. We will ask you to expound a little bit on your answer, so be ready. Here we go. Are you ready? So just know which one is the thumbs up and thumbs down. Doc Joey, do you have a paddle? Okay, we'll ask you your opinion if it should be a thumbs up or a thumbs down.
Okay.
All right, so here's the first one. I give warnings to my child before I ultimately take action on a situation. Thumbs up or thumbs down? Warning muna before action. Warning muna. Okay, Doc Joey. Tama ba yun?
It depends.
Okay.
So if they're in immediate danger, you step in right away. But if they can understand already, then go ahead. Warn first, but don't make it a big reaction. Because then in younger kids, it might not be effective. So even if they understand no, if the reaction is big, they might still want to do it just for that reaction.
Okay, so that big reaction should be tamed down, tapered down for young kids.
Right.
What about older kids? Kasi medyo concerned ako, medyo big reaction ako minsan eh.
Yeah, because especially if you're outside, you kind of don't want that shame factor.
What about at home?
Well, at home, okay, that's kind of tricky. Sometimes you can't help your reaction.
Yes.
But as much as you can regulate yourself, you try to regulate yourself. It has to come from you, because if you react big, they might really take it against them. So it's so difficult, but we have to try.
Okay. Juliana, Mama will try. Mama will try her best. Okay, next question. My husband and I play good cop, bad cop when it comes to discipline. I think I already know Chad's answer on this one. Okay, so good cop, bad cop when it comes to discipline. No, no, no. They're all thumbs down. Okay. And walang coaching na nangyayari yan. They don't look at each other's answers. Dr. Joey.
So again, parenting has to be consistent. So one mom, the mom can't be this boundary and the dad is over here. So nobody can be the cool parent. You have to be on the same page. And if you disagree with something, put a pin on it, talk about it, not in front of your kid, and then you set those boundaries. Okay. You have to make that decision together.
Okay. Parang ako lang yung laging opposite sa tatlong mommy na to. Okay, next question. I prefer positive reinforcement in lieu of punishment.
Yes.
Okay. Midway? All right, midway. So I will ask...
Of punishment.
Okay, instead of punishment, you will do positive reinforcement. You'd rather reinforce positively than punish.
Yes, of course, of course.
Okay. Okay. Ikaw lang yung naiiba. Would you like to explain your stance?
For us, obedience brings blessings. Disobedience brings suffering. So if he disobeys something, well, I have to be honest, we use a rod. A very small wood. Pero syempre, we do it closed doors and we do it in one part butt lang. Para, you know, just the right infliction na pain lang na mararamdaman niya na just for him to remember that he did something wrong. But then after that, there's a lot of resolution, discussion about what happened, why did we do this? Because you remember in the Bible it says, spare the rod, spoil a child. So parang we want him to know that if there's an authority for him, we want him to obey right away. We don't want him to parang, di ba, there's also part that we want them to be independent, choosing whatever they want. But there's a certain stage that they need to learn how to obey in a certain way.
Yeah.
And then, so that when they grow up, it's going to be easier to follow the moral values as a person. So we train him really, really young para not just, but we also commend him for doing the things that
he does right.
Okay.
Parang we do it balance, whatever is needed at a certain time.
Very much like your answer, balanced din siya kanina in the middle. Dr. Joey, your take.
So I'm gonna answer this based on evidence-based medicine. So we actually do not allow or encourage corporal punishment anymore. And this is because studies have shown, long studies have shown that it does have a very negative effect in terms of brain development, in terms of how the child perceives their childhood and even their rearing. And we know that the end result may not necessarily be actually obedience. It's more of the avoidance of punishment. So I think that's something to think about. Obedience, actual obedience versus avoidance of punishment. Kasi baka mamaya magtatago lang para there's no rod versus that willingness, that open-mindedness to learn and make those mistakes and know that there are consequences, but you have to take that you have to take control of what you're doing. That I'm missing the word, but you take control of what's happening to your life. So no,
like
for
accountability?
Me, yeah, accountability. Yes, accountability. They have to learn to be accountable for their actions, and they may not learn that with corporal punishment, because then it's just the fear of pain. So positive reinforcement is better because in the sense they get that positive experience. They know that if they do something good, they get good feedback. And even if they do something bad, you don't put emphasis to it in the sense that don't make those big reactions. You just have to teach them why it's incorrect and then redirect to that positive behavior. And that's developmentally and in studies have shown to be more effective in terms of building those good habits, values, and principles.
Yes, Doc. Noted on that. No big reactions. Okay. Yeah. We are down to the final two. Tough love works. Lalim ng isip ni Bea. Thinking hard and deep on this one, Bea. Okay.
It's hard. It's hard, but yeah, it's tough, but tough.
Tough. Tough love. Does it work? That's tough. That's a tough question.
How tough?
Okay. Why are you really thinking hard on this one, Bea?
I mean, as we all know, it's not rainbows and butterflies out there in that world. And so I think obviously there's a reason why the phrase has been coined, you know? So let's say, you know, Tyler sometimes, he's very young. He's like 20 months, right? But so there's not a lot of examples for the tough love yet. But I think, let's say he falls or something that happens to him, I don't necessarily always run to him right away. Sometimes I tell him, baby, that's okay. Sometimes we fall down and it really does hurt. And I think in a way that's already, if you can say tough, because I don't run to him immediately to, you know, if I know that he's okay, right? If it was just like, if he just tripped, or sometimes, you know, when, he's not faking it. So I think that's because they know how to fake it already, right? So if you know, as what Doc said, if it's not immediate danger, if he didn't fall off the bed or the chair or anything, I don't necessarily run to the situation. And I had to learn how to do that because I feel like I'm the type na medyo sobrang reactive. And then I learned na parang as a mom, you're supposed to be mellow and chill. Ano yun?
Diba? Easier said than done.
But it's easier said than done. But yeah, I think that's something that we kind of can apply it to, na teaching him that there's pain, there's things that won't necessarily go your way. Sometimes if like ubos na yung favorite food niya, that's okay. Like, you know what I mean? You can't give them everything in the moment. So I think that for me is the definition of it's okay to have some tough love, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not like yung parang, oh, you're sad. It's not like that, diba? Like that's what we associate it with there. Yeah. But there's another way to kind of, I guess, bring more light to that phrase, tough love. So yeah, that's my take on it. That's what I was thinking.
All right. Dr. Joey, what do you think?
Okay, so I like that you said that tough love is not necessarily authoritarian.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily being mean to your kid. Tough love can mean that you acknowledge that there will be times when he has to kind of learn from an experience on his own. And then you help him process it after. You don't have to helicopter, you know? And tough love is not opposite that responsive parenting. It can be hand in hand. In fact, it can be actually the same because you have those high expectations, you want him to have that space to learn and make mistakes, but you are there to respond to his needs and to help him process it after the fact. Especially if you kind of let him, you know, go through the whole shebang of falling and crying and like kind of soothing himself. So I don't want to associate tough love with like punishment, etc., or even like tiger parenting. It can just be like being that mom who's not necessarily babying their baby. Yeah.
All right, down to the last one. I am not my kid's best friend. No, I am the parent. And boundaries must be respected. I am not my kid's best friend. Okay, middle. What about you? You're not your kid's best friend. What about you? You want to be your kid's best friend?
Yes, kasi
okay. You're middle.
Maybe that's the reason.
Okay. Arny, why do you want to be your kid's best friend?
As a first-time mom, syempre yun yung gusto ko talaga. Siguro dahil 9 months pa lang siya, baka maiba na to. Miss Gelli kapag 2 years old or 3 years old. But for now, I want to be there for my son. And kung best friend, yes, I want to be his best friend for now. Pero wala pa ako dun, iniisip ko nga dun sa tough love. Feeling ko yung situation na share ko dun is sa car seat experience sa school. Alam mo yung kailangan mo talaga dyan. Umiiyak na siya doon.
Yes, but you know it's safe.
Yes, it's safe. Pero talagang umiiyak siya. As in yun yung hindi niya pa magustuhan talaga hanggang ngayon. So minsan talaga, nandito na talaga siya. Minsan nga feeling ko gusto niya na lang mag-breastfeed palagi kasi nga ayaw niyang maiwan doon. Kasi pag pinapa-breastfeed ko po siya, kailangan ko siyang kunin. Pero yun talaga. So yun lang yung example. Pero as of now, kahit ano pa, hindi ko po alam kung may mali ba, pero kung ano man gusto niya, yun, medyo nandun kami para i-guide siya, ibigay sa kanya. Because he's 9 months old pa lang. That's right.
Okay, we'll have your take on it. But in your case, you're like, nope, I am not the best friend.
Nope. Happy season, yes. I am the parent, you're the child. We want to stick to that routine because we want you to learn as early as now that this is what are the things that you need to learn. But I'm also looking forward for the season that we're going to be best friends someday. When he's teenager or the part na he's married. We want to have that connection.
Of course.
He can share anything he wants to share to us because we want him to know that we as parents at that time we're gonna be best friends.
Yeah.
Pinapayak na kayo mga nanay dito.
My God.
You know, I hope that demeanor and the energy of Cha actually goes through the screens because the way you said, right now, no, I do not want to be the best friend. And then we said, but when that season, yes. Ibang-iba talaga. What about you, Bea?
I think, yeah, I agree. It's the age that he's in now. Medyo clingy nga siya sa akin ngayon. Even, I don't know if you guys experience this, even when I take a bath, nandyan siya.
Yes.
So, its boundaries need to exist. So I have to say, Mommy's gonna take a bath. It's gonna be okay. I'm gonna be back. So if not, he's just gonna be next to me the whole time, all day, every day. And so I think it's cute now, But like you do need to draw the line. And of course, like for a healthy mom is a happy mom also. So when I'm at home, when I come home from work and I need to, let's say, unwind and I'm not in the headspace to be there for him, even if it's just like 10 minutes. I need that, I need that line. So that's why I'm in between. Because when I'm there, I'm like, okay, it's time to be Tyler's mama, I'm there in that headspace. Then I'm his best friend again. So you know what I mean? So I can't say yes to everything he wants. Sometimes he doesn't want to eat because he just wants to be carried. Sometimes he just wants to dance instead of eat. Like it's just like anything. So that's where we are right now, this stage. It's a lot of fun. It's a super fun phase, he's about to turn 2 sa September. But yeah, medyo clingy vibes. So, the shower time, I need to be alone in the shower. Pero may mga days na nakatayo lang talaga siya and he waits for me to finish showering and he'll be like, Mama, he'll ask me to be carried and he just like, are you done? So it's just like, wow, baby. It's so, yeah, it's amazing.
I hate to break it to you ladies. You all have young kids. I have an 8-year-old. She's still there.
Yeah.
Just, barge us right in. No privacy.
No,
what is that?
What's that?
No, that doesn't exist. Joey, help us out.
All right. So especially during their formative years, and that actually lasts until they're late adolescent. But towards the late adolescent, medyo pinapakawalan mo na talaga eh. And you hope that before he got to that point, or they got to that point, you were able to guide him and be that model for him to have those good values, principles, etc. And you can't be his mom and his best friend at the same time, especially during those years. Because the mom connotation is like, I'm gonna support you and let you do what you want, and I will not set boundaries. So you can still be that loving parent without not giving those boundaries up, not giving those rules up, because you still need to guide him. You still have to be the parent. When you're older, because you were there for him, you were responsive to him, you were teaching him through everything, then you can be best friends because he knows that you were the person he could count on, lean on, and who teaches him everything throughout those years where he was still learning, when he was still forming his opinions, values, etc. So maybe down the line. So right now, of course, I feel like your parents are your best friends now, but when you were growing up, not so much.
Okay, thank you very much, Doc Joey. Thank you, mamas! Oh my goodness, this has been such a fun and fantastic discussion. I always love being with moms. Thank you so much for joining us. That is it for Mom Raise, as well as all of our discussions right here at Wellness Moms Live. Thank you to Cha, to Bea, to Arny, Doc Joey. Thank you very much for joining us. We are all so thankful that you took time out of your schedules, that more importantly, that you took time out of your, being with your kids to be here with us. We hope to see you again next year if your schedule and your time will permit. Ladies, Doc Joey, thank you. Now, while our discussions will end right here, we still have Coach Anne Aniag going live with us for Fitness with Fonterra. That is happening later on. So don't just leave the stream yet. Before we move on, we have one last game to play to give you more chances of winning prizes. This next game is called Pour the Love, and it's brought to you by Robinson's Supermarket. All right, Pour the Love. This is game number 3, and here are the mechanics. Listen up. A set of 7 hearts will be flashed on screen. Wellness moms have 60 seconds. We give you a lot of time. You will have 60 seconds to comment the first heart that will be filled. So again, you will see 7 hearts. Which one do you think will be filled first? Okay? So comment which heart will be filled first. Comment your answer with the hashtag. Again, the hashtags are hashtag Certified Wellness Moms, hashtag We Love Wellness, and hashtag Wellness Moms Live Year 3. A total of 5 winners of 1,000 pesos worth of Robinson's gift certificates will be randomly drawn from all of the correct answers. Once again, if you want to find out if you will be one of our lucky winners, make sure to tune in until the very end of our show, because we will reveal those winners. We will announce them. Who is ready to play Pour the Love? Let us switch the screen in 3, 2, 1. There you go. Perfect. Yun. Okay. Let's cue our timer for 60 seconds. Ready, set, go. So there, you see the 7 hearts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Which one do you think will be filled first? Which heart? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Comment the first heart that will be filled. Use our official hashtags, hashtag Certified Wellness Moms, hashtag We Love Wellness, hashtag Wellness Moms Live Year 3. I am all alone now. I'm already missing Bea, Arny, Cha, Doc Joey. It was so lovely having those ladies here with me. But that's always what happens with Wellness Moms Live. I get to meet all of these fantastic moms. We have such fantastic, lively discussions, and then they leave. And then we just look forward to Wellness Moms Live the next year around. All right, 9 seconds. Which heart? Comment right away. And time is up. That is it for Pour the Love by Robinson's Supermarket. I think we all know what the correct answer is at this point. The correct answer is... which heart? Let's reveal the answer to the Wellness Moms. The correct answer is... So I will tell you now. The correct answer is number 3. Was that your guess? Is number 3 your guess? Because if you look at the diagram right now, if you pour anything on number 1, it will go to the bottom first. So it will go through that spout that leads to heart number 3. And that goes nowhere else but number 3. So number 3 will be filled first. That is the correct answer. Once again, thank you to Robinson's Supermarket for giving us all more chances to take home prizes. Did you have fun in our discussions and games? Let us know in the comments and show us some love by liking, sending us hearts and reacting to this live stream. That is all for our discussions and games this afternoon. We hope that you enjoyed sharing, listening, learning, and playing with us. But it doesn't end there just yet. Aside from revealing to all of you the winners, we still have a special segment brought to us by Anmam Materna to help our new moms and moms-to-be stay in tip-top shape. Wellness moms, please welcome ACCE Certified Fitness Trainer and ISSA Nutritionist, Coach Anne Aniag.
A wonderful day to everyone. I am Coach Anne Aniag, Fit Mom Project PH. I am also a certified group fitness instructor from ACE and also a certified nutrition coach from the ISSA. I'm excited to be here with Anmom today for Fitness with Fonterra. We're here to guide new moms and moms-to-be with the fun, easy, and simple exercises to help prepare and strengthen your body for you and your baby. I will also be talking about nutrition and proper diet to help you stay 100% during pregnancy and post-birth. So, what are you waiting for? Let's go!
Alright ladies, let's start with your main workout. We're going to do 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest, moderate intensity aerobic activity. Let's start with your squats and press. Simply bend your knees and press forward. Bend your knees into a squat, push your hips back, and then simply press forward and go along. Alright, we're gonna do 40 seconds, so that means you already have 10 seconds in. I want to say that you're doing good, mommies. Tuloy-tuloy lang. Simply bring your hands in front, and if you want to carry a pair of dumbbells, you may want to do so, but make sure that you're mindful of the weight that you're carrying. And if you want to intensify this movement, you can also make it faster. Squeeze in that a little cardio a little bit. 3, 2, 1. Alright, doing good. So now let's go for your rest mode. Active recovery. Simply step side to side. Swing your arms side to side. In a couple of seconds, we're going to go for your second workout. We're going to go for your side squats and press up. Simply squat to the side and press up. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Open those legs, squat down, bring your hands up, keep going. Inhale down, exhale going up. Inhale down, exhale going up. Now if you have your dumbbells with you, you may want to hold your dumbbells on top of your shoulders. Simply press up to standing. This fitness activity will greatly benefit you and your baby in the long run. And it also will promote better bonding in the future. I'm super excited that when you have your little one with you and you're still doing these workouts, go and enjoy. Last 5, last 4, in 3, 2, 1. Alright, active recovery again. Simply step side to side. Swing in your arms, 20 seconds. Next workout, we're going to go for your step forward, side raises. Simply, we're going to do it alternately. So simply bring your legs in front. Bend your knees, legs in front. Bend your knees while your hands will go upwards to the sides. Ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Simply bend your knees, step forward. Make sure that you're standing tall, looking at in front. Simply bring your hands into the sides. Lift those weights up and down. Doing good, mommies. Only 20 seconds to go. This is a 5-minute workout. And again, if you want to do it 2 more sets, feel free to do so. Basta ang importante, you're always having fun and you're taking it 1 step at a time. 3, 2, 1. Alright, doing good. Next workout, we're going to go for your bend over arm pulses. Simply bend over slightly. Make sure that you have a slight bend on your knees. Grab your arms at the side, pulse it up. And again, if you have your weights, you may do so. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. So this is an isometric movement for your lower back. It will also help you strengthen your lower back. But at the same time, you're slowly bringing your arms up to the back para maiwasan natin yung mga flabs on your arms in the future, right? 15 seconds to go, and mommies, you're doing good. And again, don't forget to forget to breathe, and don't forget to smile. 10 seconds. All right. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's add a little bit of that cardio. Simply jab in front and then cross. All right. Make it slow if you want. Make sure that you're steady. Go in your little squat. Let's go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go, mommies. Jab in front. We're going to do 10 seconds of jab in front, and then we're going to switch to your side in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jab to the side. Twist and jab. Twist and punch. Don't forget to breathe. We're going to go back for your front jabs. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. In front. Okay? By this time, you should definitely feel a little bit of that sweat coming out. You're doing good. And of course, again, don't forget to breathe. Stay consistent with your breathing. To the side in 3, 2, 1. Come on, last 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's it. Workout is done. I hope marami kang pawis. Pero if you want more, you can repeat this session for 2 to 3 times and enjoy.
As a mom, fitness, and nutrition coach, I really do believe that a complete nutrition is essential for a healthy pregnancy. When I was also pregnant with my daughter Ezra, I was looking for nutritional support to help me in my motherhood journey. And when my OB recommended that I drink Anne Mom together with a balanced diet and the right exercise, I was really truly happy because it made my pregnancy fun, simple, and convenient. It is specially formulated to ensure a pregnant mommy's complete nutritional needs with just 2 glasses daily. It also has a probiotic DR10 and prebiotic inulin to help support the mommy's gut health and of course build a strong immunity as well. So yes, Anne Mom is 100% complete nutrition. So as you continue to build your memories with your growing baby, continue to enjoy your Anne Mom journey as well. And for sure, you'll be on your way to a healthier and happier pregnancy. Again, this is Coach Anne Aniag, Fit Mom Project PH, wishing everyone to continue to stay Anne Mommy healthy, Anne Mommy strong, and of course, Anne Mommy happy. So that's it. Thank you again for joining me with Anne Mom for Fitness with Fonterra. We hope you enjoyed our quick exercises and nutrition tips, and may these help you all throughout your journey of motherhood. Again, thank you so much for having me, Anne Mom and Robinson Supermarkets Wellness Moms Live Year 3.
Thank you very much, Coach Anne. Now, don't you worry, mommies, just in case you really wanted to follow but you're not dressed to work out, that will just stay on, okay? So next time around, or maybe that's something that you can be doing every single day. Just watch that segment and you follow her so you're always exercising, especially since alam nyo kung gaano ka-importanteng nag-exercise before getting pregnant, while you're pregnant. I think that was something that was emphasized by Dr. Dela Rosa earlier when we were discussing gestational diabetes mellitus, diba? So you can always follow that segment of Coach Anne. Thank you, Coach Anne, for getting us moving and sharing those easy fitness routines and those valuable nutrition advice with us. I'm sure our wellness moms had an awesome time sweating it out with you. Thank you as well to Fonterra Brands Incorporated. Now, I know you're all excited to find out if you have won some of our prizes today. So let's go ahead and announce a few of our winners. All right, so for the mom sharers, now that we've wrapped up our chapters and our games, it is time to award the winners. For mom sharers, The Doctor is In, Mom Detector, and For the Love by Robinson Supermarket, and Link It by Anne Mom Materna. So for the winners of hashtag Momderstanding, we will be announcing the winners via the Robinson Supermarket official Facebook page very soon. So make sure to turn on your notifications to stay updated once winners are posted in the next few days. We just need a few more hours to properly go through all of your comments and really pick the best learnings that we have taken from today's discussions. We just want to go through everything and make sure that you were really listening very intently and you picked the best of the best, the cream of the crop out of all of the discussions. Because like from the first discussion, you may have picked some mom understanding that was really good, but then it was upped by the second discussion, and then it got even better with the third, okay? So there. For now, let's announce our winners for Mom Sharers. The 5 winners of 1,000 pesos Robinson's gift certificates and Wellness Moms Care packages are... Mom Sharer, congratulations to Max Gab Pantino, Glyza Joy Dacumos, Honeybell Ann Ranara, Leslie Ann Camet Lucernas, and Catherine Gonzalez Orbista. If I'm mispronouncing your names, I apologize, but you get to see it on screen right now, so congratulations! They shared this live stream with their friends. Well done. You already win for yourself 1,000 pesos worth of Robinson's gift certificates. Let's now move on after that. So those are our mom sharers. As for our winning the doctor is in questions, who we already know from the free consultation earlier, they're getting 1,000 pesos in Robinson's gift certificates. Once again, these are the names I announced. They asked the 2 questions. Kim Valdez and Ayi Kanitan Oplas. Thank you for your questions. It was answered, and you get that 1,000 pesos Robinson's gift certificate. Okay, next we have winners of Mom Detector by Robinson's Supermarket. A total of 5 who answered our questions correctly. We picked 2 winners each for question 1 and 2, while we picked 1 winner for question number 3. They're also getting 1,000 pesos in Robinson's gift certificates, and they are... Congratulations to Gladys Tuvera, Monica Perez, Maridel Laigo, Editha Maderazo, and Maho Graza Dela Rosa. Congratulations! So those are our mamas winning prizes for Mom Detector. Now let's award the winners of Link It by Anma Materna. We also have 5 winners of 1,000 pesos in Robinson's gift certificates, randomly drawn from correct answers. The winners are, check out your screens and keep your fingers crossed. Is your name there? Ramya Laroa Niel, Margie Solon, Jenny Babes Orevillo Calderon, Sheila Avellano Sumulat, and Carrie Dre. Carrie Dre. I hope I said that correctly. Congratulations. That's for Link It by Anma Materna. Last but certainly not the least, we are announcing the 5 winners of Pour the Love by Robinson's Supermarket. They're also getting the 1,000 pesos in Robinson's gift certificates. And they were also randomly drawn from all of the correct answers. The winners are... They got that heart number 3 would be the first to get filled up. Rosel Tinay Bernardino, Leia Alagos Yakub, Eden Na Gutierrez, KM Luna, and Ruby Tuazon. Well done. Congratulations to our Pour the Love by Robinson's Supermarket winners, all of our Wellness Moms winners, and soon to be winners. Congratulations to all of you. We just gave away a total of 30,000 pesos worth of prizes for Wellness Moms Live Year 3. Bravo! Congratulations to all of you. Yay! Palakpakan naman dyan. Hiyawan naman dyan. You know, you only see me, you only see the celebrity moms and the doctor, but there are a lot of people involved in the Robinson's Supermarket Wellness Moms Live 3. So bravo to everyone. Congratulations! Thank you very much again to Anma Materna, Fonterra Brands Incorporated. Thank you so much to Robinson's Supermarket for always coming up with Wellness Moms. It is live year 3. This is the 3rd year that they are doing this, for always bringing moms together in this safe space to share experiences and learning. We truly appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you for having me for the 3rd year in a row. I am truly grateful. Thank you very, very much. All right. So that's 30,000 pesos worth of prizes for Wellness Moms Live Year 3. So thank you again to Robinsons Supermarket and our sponsors. That is Anma Materna, Fonterra Brands Incorporated, for another successful Mother's Day celebration. Advance Happy Mother's Day to all of the mamas. I hope you get to celebrate tomorrow. If you're still trying to figure out what kind of a celebration you can do for the women in your life, the mamas in your life, here is a great suggestion. Give them a day to rest. Trust me, they will love that. Do everything that they usually do. Give them a day that they won't do anything. Take care of everything. Moms usually love that. In Digital PH, Robinson Supermarket's authorized representatives for Wellness Moms Live will get in touch with all of our winners tonight, except for the winners of #Momderstanding. Again, that will be announced on the official Robinson Supermarket Facebook page a few days from now, okay? Because we're still going to go through all of your answers. I would also like to remind everyone to only entertain queries from official channels for your security and safety. The queries will only come from InDigital PH. If there's anybody else who's getting in touch with you that's not from InDigital PH, asking for your details, they're probably asking for a date. So, kayo na bahala dun. Uy, mommy na kayo, dapat wala nang dates. Anyways, before we end this stream, I would like to once again thank our celebrity moms, the medical experts, and the guest fitness coach, Cha Cruz-Behag, Bea Fabregas-Ramos, Arny Ross, Dr. Joey Cuayo-Estanislao, Dr. Maria Mercedes Dela Rosa, and Coach Anne Aniag. Thank you for joining our discussions and sharing your knowledge and experiences and expertise with us. The Wellness Moms campaign by Robinson Supermarket is your ultimate partner in a balanced, healthy journey of motherhood and parenting. We aim to help you lead a better and healthier lifestyle with learnings from shared experiences, professional advice, and effective wellness products tailored for us moms. In support of our campaign, we also have the 1,000 Days for 231 Moms program, an effort in partnership with the Ateneo Center for Educational Development that supports 231 moms from 5 communities during the first 1,000 days of motherhood, from pregnancy, birth, to their child's toddlerhood. This golden window will be given special attention by Robinson Supermarket and its sponsors as they provide aid in the form of food and other donations, seminars on proper diet and nutrition for moms and babies, and many, many more. So please do support that. You have until May 31 to support this, okay? So between May 1 to May 31, 2023, Robinson Supermarket will also be donating 10 pesos for every 200 pesos worth of participating items purchased by our loyal customers. The amount will benefit moms chosen by the Ateneo Center for Educational Development in the 1,000 Days for 231 Moms program. So head over to your nearest Robinson Supermarket to support your fellow moms. Please do that, okay? Now, Wellness Moms Live Year 3, presented by Robinson Supermarket, is brought to you by Anma Materna by Fonterra Brands Incorporated. Don't forget to check out Wellness Moms exclusive deals and discounts in store and online at supermarket.gocart.ph or the GoCart app, available on iOS and Android. Again, everyone, this has been another successful year of Wellness Moms Live. It's been an honor, an absolute honor. I am truly grateful. Thank you for having me again for the third year in a row to host Robinson's Supermarket's Wellness Moms Live. An absolute pleasure and honor being here. My name is Gelli Victor. We will see you all again soon. And again, advance Happy Mother's Day.